There's actually no fucking way right now, dude. Oh, dude, I've been yapping for the last 5 minutes. I didn't realize I wasn't gonna go automatically live. I'm so upset, bro. I've just been sitting here yapping to myself this whole time. I was even asking if you guys could hear me. Bro, I hate it here. I actually hate it here. Well, welcome back. COD Next Watch Party. Really quickly, I'll go over everything I already talked about. I am not at COD Next. If you can't tell, I am in my home setup. So, just to clarify, because some people don't know how to read, I am not at COD Next. I am doing a watch party. Officially, hashtag sponsored by Call of Duty. I don't think it's technically sponsored. They just gave me some beta codes to give away. So we got a package to unbox. We got the watch party. I have 9 beta codes to give away. Multiplayer reveal, zombies reveal, and then whatever the heck they got going on for Warzone. I'm not kidding you guys. I was live for 5 minutes talking to myself. And I was starting to wonder why no one was talking to me, and it was making me feel lonely. You know? It was making me feel lonely a little bit. I'm just kidding. Anyways, what's up? Cam, we got Evan, Rebuttal, Drum Tip, Isaiah, Mr. Block, Red Alert, Robert Downey Jr., Beaumont, Cat. We got Killer with the $5. What up, Berg? What up, Cam? Hope you guys are doing well. Cam, thank you so much for the $5, man. Thank you. Legend. His pizza roll's just finished. I've actually been a degenerate this morning, and I've been munching on it. Dude, this is my favorite snack. I'm not even kidding. Like, call me a child. This is my favorite snack of all time. So much better. If you haven't had whales, go to your local Walmart, buy some whales. I promise you, they are better than goldfish. Also, let me test Nightbot real quick and make sure it works. Or like gear. Because I'm going to do the giveaway for the beta codes through Nightbot today. Cool. All right, does work. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Holy. We got Mr. Tip rejoining on the YouTube channel for 5 months. Those are gas. Your gas. Your gas. So we got multiplayer first, then zombies, then Warzone. I think it's going to be 12 o'clock for multiplayer. Actually, I probably shouldn't say any of this, because that's technically embargoed. Hashtag leaks. I'm leaking everything. Leaking everything I know about Black Ops 7, which is just as much as you guys know, because I'm at home. I did not get invited. You know what's weird? I got invited to the first 2 COD Nexts, but not, like, I must have did something wrong. I don't know. Because, like, I went to the first 2 COD Nexts. I had insane stream numbers. Like, 800,000 total viewers watched my stream at both of the COD Nexts I went to. And then I never got invited back. So I don't know what I did, but it's all good. COD Next is really cool. It's more like a social event than it is, I mean, obviously there's a lot of content to be made, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Because you're taking a lot of time off of, like, what you would normally do to go do that. And it's definitely really cool, but watch party's gonna be fun. Get to actually hang out with you guys and not, get to actually hang out with you guys and not, like, be entirely stressing about playing a brand new game against all the sweatiest players in the world. Will you get to test BO7? We'll all get to test BO7 in a couple days for the beta. Brother, glasses make you look like a tutor? A handsome tutor? Or just normal tutor? Still on a 9070 XT? No, that was just for an ad. I play on a 5080. Play on a 5080. So who are we going to watch? We're going to watch the main Call of Duty thing. I mean, we might bounce around between some people, but we're going to watch the main Call of Duty broadcast because that's where they're going to announce everything. That's another thing is like when you're at COD Next, when they start to announce things that they didn't tell you at like, so behind the scenes, like you're there for a couple days at COD Next, right? And they tell you a lot of what's happening, what's going to get revealed. You get to play a little bit early the day before for play tests and stuff. I don't know if they still do that, but you know most of what's going to happen, right? Like you know what's going on. But like for example, with Modern Warfare 3, when I was at that play test, I didn't know Verdansk was coming back. I didn't know Verdansk and Rebirth Island were coming back. Or I can't remember when they announced that, but like I had people in my stream tell me that they announced, like I was at the event, but because I wasn't able to watch the official Call of Duty broadcast, I didn't get to see like that surprise announcement until people in the stream kept spamming me. If I went back and found clips, I could probably find a clip of me and be like, nah, you guys are trolling. And then I actually found out. What are you guys most looking forward to today? Multiplayer? Zombies? Warzone? Apparently there's a new Warzone map. People keep saying it's Liberty Falls, but like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm honestly just excited to get out of the past era. Not a big fan of the like 90s era or like just anything in the past. Not a fan of for Call of Duty. Warzone definitely. That makes sense though, because you guys are a Warzone audience. If you guys haven't already, make sure you click the like button. Helps push out the stream to more people. Everything but DMZ. Well, we're getting DMZ next year, probably. Oh, imagine they DMZ-ify Warzone again. That would be tragic. Yo, there's this map. I actually haven't watched this trailer too much, but there was this map that I keep seeing pop up that looks kind of cool. Where is it? Right here. Angola? Why is there floating rocks? Oh, you guys probably can't see much of this. Tokyo map looks cool. Will you do community days with the new Warzone map? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of plans for streaming right now, guys, to be honest. I don't want to commit to anything. Content is my priority. Drummer, you want to level my guns for me? I'm being dead ass. Being dead serious. I will pay you. It is such a chore. It literally, like, it's such a chore to level up all that stuff, bro. And it's not even because I don't want to. It's because I have to spend 3 weeks not making content and 3 weeks leveling up guns. You know? What up, Joseph? Good to be back. Where are you at with the coaching? What do you mean, Barber? They should just reveal whatever they have going on with the Warzone for some sake of multiplayer. That's fair. Oh my goodness, Mr. T-Dog Smitty. I love T-Dog, dude. I'm so happy. Honestly, I've known T-Dog for a really long time. I'm so happy for T-Dog to have as much success and love he gets in the COD space. Literally couldn't go to a better person. Mr. Toddy coming in with the 29 months of VIP. Oh, hello, Mr. Sandwich. Toddy, thank you. Thank you, Toddy. It's easy for you? Yeah, it's not bad. It's just tedious. It's just tedious. I saw you put it on pause for now with the Patreon app. Yeah, coaching, I'm going to be making some changes. To be honest with you guys, like I've already talked about this with anybody that was in the coaching program, but just like in terms of my time, I wasn't using my time the right way. And the coaching became unintentionally a higher priority than content, which should never be the case. So gonna be raising the prices quite significantly on the coaching because it just wasn't, I don't want to say worth my time because that's the wrong word, but it wasn't the proper use of my time. So just had to pause it, delete the tiers, and launch with a new structure because it was consuming my life. Mr. Drummer with the 11 months of VIP, almost a year. Time is going fast. It's going so fast. That's crazy. I don't even remember what we were doing. Where would we have been a year ago? A year ago, we would have been coming out of Modern Warfare 3, going into the Black Ops 6 launch, but we still wouldn't be at Black Ops 6 yet. I think looking back, Black Ops 6 was a solid game, but I really do think Black Ops 7 is going to be... I think Black Ops 7 is going to be like Modern Warfare 3. Where it's like the year 2, they have some time to like iron out some of the bugs. We're going to get a ton... I don't know if you guys know this, but we're supposed to be getting a ton of content with Black Ops 7 because next year we're going to Modern Warfare 4 and they're going to update the engine again. So they literally have to get rid of all their stuff. Yeah, no worries, Chubby. Glad you're enjoying the content. What was your thought on COD 3? COD 3? Honestly, I don't even know if I played COD 3. I think I played, what Call of Duty was Big Red 1? Was that COD 3? Let me look it up. COD Big Red 1. No, that's Call of Duty 2. So I played Call of Duty 2. I might have played Call of Duty 3 as well. When I was playing back then, it was just campaign, though. I never played any multiplayer. My first multiplayer COD was... my first multiplayer COD was technically COD 4, but that was at my friend's house. My first time playing multiplayer on my own was Modern Warfare 2. Because I don't know why, but at a certain point, I just, like, forgot what Call of Duty... I don't know if I just went through a time where I didn't game for a couple years, but... I remember vividly, I was on the bus, and my friend Jordan made a joke about Call of Duty. And I don't know why, but I was like, what is Call of Duty? And then I was like, oh, shoot. And then I started playing Modern Warfare 2. And never looked back. Greatest Call of Duty of all time. Yeah, don't watch and drive. See you later, Toddy. You're taking a year off COD. Why are you doing that? Got 11 minutes, chat. Let's see if they're live. Ooh, they are live. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just realized we're going to get a bazillion ads. Can I subscribe to Call of Duty to not get ads? Is that possible? Ooh, they have a bunch of information down here, though. Boom. And you turn it off. There we go. Cool. They have a bunch of stuff down here. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Embrace the madness. Welcome to 2035, where David Mason leads the Black Ops team against manipulative enemy who weaponizes fear above all else. COD Next Showcase, multiplayers, zombies, Warzone, and more. Black Ops 7, Warzone content, live gameplay, Call of Duty Mobile 6-year celebration, all of your favorite COD streamers live from Vegas. I'm not there, so it's not all of them. First hands-on with Black Ops 7 is calling. We got the beta starting October 2nd through the 5th, but I think it's going to start earlier. The beta always starts earlier. Always starts earlier. Just wanted to say, watch a ton of your videos, love them, and helped bring up my KD to a 5. Winning solo versus squad. Thanks so much, dude. Stay you and keep it up. Thank you, Camo. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. How's the new place been? It's been different. It's been different. It's not an ideal situation, but it's allowed me to save a lot of money. I'm trying to buy a house next year, chat. I'm getting married next year. Gonna try and buy a house. Can you play Warzone Rebirth while waiting? We only have 8 minutes, so no. Playing Warzone Rebirth. Can you give me a place to land? Land living quarters. And hit that free bag on the 3rd house at the basement. The basement of the 3rd house. Get that free cash bag. I've been playing M&K for an upcoming game, but looking forward to the beta for a controller. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start playing Battlefield on keyboard and mouse. But at some point, we might switch to controller. It would just feel wrong. Like, I just love mouse and keyboard so much. It would just feel wrong to play Call of Duty or Battlefield on controller. I'm gonna be honest. Can you guys hear everything all right? You hear me all right? I really hope Call of Duty doesn't play any copyright stuff today. Get a house that looks like grandma's. I don't think that'd be big enough for me. Stefan. Been getting my cheeks clapped in Rebirth. Need the coaching back, brother. I'd be making an announcement on that this week. Do you have any videos on good loadouts? I don't do loadout content, Chubby. There's a bazillion, gajillion, trillion, million, dillion people doing loadout content. I try to do different stuff. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Can you give me a loadout with Kilo? Monolithic suppressor, long barrel, that gives you range and velocity. The Volshivshivski. Vertical grip, extended mag 2. Gotta get me out of League of Legends. Berg, this pain hurts. Why would you do that to yourself, Bailey? I can't imagine anything worse than playing League of Legends right now. That game is so unbelievably toxic. Hey, type 1 in the chat if you've played League of Legends before. Type 2 if you haven't. 1 if you have played League of Legends. 2 if you haven't. I think. What do you mean you think? You either have or you haven't. 3, I play League and Warzone only. By the way, I love League of Legends. I know I'm talking smack about it, but that's because I get so addicted to it. I love League of Legends so much that I have to not play it because it ruins my life. That's it, honestly. Whenever people find out that I play video games for a living, they think all I do is play video games. The only game I think I've ever truly been, like, addicted to in a way that it hurts my life is League of Legends. And that's just because it's so get goodable, if that makes sense. For lack of a better word, it just fits my personality where like you just have unlimited growth to where you can just continue to get better at the game. And whenever you die, it's just always your fault. I love that game so much, but I can't play it. I see you live, Berger. Greetings from Montevideo or Montevideo? Montevideo, Uruguay. What up, Martin? What time is it over there in Uruguay? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it in the cringy way again. In Uruguay. I'll say it in the American way. What time is it over there? I bet you play Dark and Darker too. I don't even know what that is. 6 loss streak and ranked on top lane just went 0-9. Fun times. Fun times. Good feeder. It's a great way to start the day. The hackers just play ARAM and chill, no ranked. See, I can't play games chill. That's my problem. I'm either 0 or 100. And I hate ARAM. My buddy Aaron from Bot to Pro 2 loves ARAM. I hate ARAM. When is Bot to Pro 3? Sometime in October. Hopefully. I'm supposed to get the rough cut of the video. I'm supposed to see the rough cut of the video this week. This Friday for revisions. But I am not going to commit to any kind of time frame other than October. Because this is literally a movie in the making. And so many things can break and go wrong. I've already had one major thing go wrong. But we figured it out. Just know that it's going to be a movie. I'm probably posting it not at a great time. Because Call of Duty interest is dead right now, but hopefully by the time I drop the video, it'll be good. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? $50 seconds. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Let me know on volume, by the way, boys. Once they start talking. Yeah, I talked to him this morning, Bailey. He was in here earlier. Let's go. All right, I gotta mute that. Sorry, I have to mute that. They want me to do a watch party, but then they start playing Fiend. I'm probably just that little section of that's probably gonna get me copyrighted. Fiend. Just imagine it. Just sing it in your head. If you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like. I'm interested to see how this wall bouncing thing works. What are you guys most looking forward to today? Multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, movement, the guns, the wall running, the future. Like, what are you guys looking forward to or looking out for? Are you concerned about SBMM, the maps? Talk to me. I think if I had to, obviously, I'm not worried about anything really. I think we're in for a good year. I think people are like rage baiting and being dramatic about things. Warzone, my only critique would be we need a big map. And it doesn't sound like we're gonna get a big map. They made the same mistake with Black Ops 6. I think to get people really interested, like people like Resurgence, but to get people actually interested, we need a big map, I feel like, for Warzone. Because people like to play Resurgence, but I think people get more excited for Battle Royale, if that makes sense. Oh, shoot. We forgot to open up my package. Oh, no. I forgot to open up the package, bro. Oh, that's so tough. All right. Bro. I need them to just start talking. Because... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What's going on? We're here live at COD Next, Black Ops 7. Welcome to COD Next 25.
This is crazy. We're living in the future. I've been so hyped for
Dude,
this.
the events are actually so cool.
There's so much things to do here.
This is everything that's at the actual event, in case you guys are confused at what you're watching.
Welcome to Call of Duty Next.
Audio good?
50 of your favorite creators and press have arrived to reveal live Black Ops 7 gameplay and more. Today, we'll dive into 6 all-new beta maps and show you what's coming to Black Ops 7 multiplayer.
6 new maps, or 6 beta maps.
Starting with Blackheart.
Blackheart? Oh, that's a map. Duh.
The Forge.
Audio good, cool.
Toshin.
There's not as many streamers there, unless they have like a different bay for streamers.
Exposure. Imprint.
There's probably just multiple rooms.
Cortex. we'll peel back the curtain on zombies with our first live look at the new round-based zombies.
I'm actually interested to see zombies.
We'll drop in to a first look at a new Warzone Resurgence map.
Uh-oh.
And we've got big updates for Call of Duty Mobile. And
Ooh.
plenty of more surprises in store.
I see an M8. They're already
We're
playing.
moments away from kicking off into live gameplay, but first, some exciting info for our viewers at home. Be sure to stay tuned in throughout the day for a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 7.
I also have beta codes to give away,
Just by
guys.
watching this stream on the official Call of Duty Twitch.
You know what?
and
Let's
YouTube
give away a beta
channels.
code.
Take a look at the chat on either of these streams
Let's
for more details.
do a beta code.
Everything you're seeing in multiplayer gameplay today
give me
will
one
be
second.
playable in the open beta, with early access starting on October 2nd. Plus, don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2 of
let's
early
do-
access to experience a small taste of zombies. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the beta. Don't forget to preload starting tomorrow. I'm Miles Ross, here now with Stephanie Snowden, Senior Director of Studio Communications, and we are thrilled to be joined by some of the
Wait,
team
what? Why
from
is this-
Treyarch. Matt Scrons, Yael Miller. Guys, welcome to the Omni Room.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
We are about to see
All right.
Black Ops 7.
We're gonna do a game, a giveaway. Type exclamation beta 1 if you want a code. Exclamation beta 1.
For Black Ops 7.
Well, that would take many hours to really talk through.
Long answer, but
I'll keep it brief. So it really started with that 2035 setting, right? The amazing 2035 setting really allowed the team to get their creative juices flowing. Of course, 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2,
Right.
which means we can really tap into that gold mine that is Black Ops 2, the content. You're going to see a lot of your classic favorites, of course, a ton of brand new content in the beta at COD Next and at launch, but really being able to just dig into that future setting, a lot of fun.
now, Yale, we introduced Omni Movement in Black Ops 6, and that was a massive innovation. But you guys of Treyarch have really continued to refine core movement. What can players expect to feel today and in the beta?
I think, as Matt said, we really started by looking at what would that 2035 operator do. It started looking at different ways we could improve movement. So things like wall jump have been added, and just different ways to attack maps. And then also
like
just
that.
looking at everything and really refining and
wonder how the
building
wall
out
jump's
the
gonna
most
work.
fluid movement we've ever done, and we really feel that leans into everything that makes Black Ops 7 great.
I cannot wait. And guys, it's now time to jump straight into gameplay. We're wasting no time whatsoever.
Let's
Thank
go.
you so much again, fellas, for your time. We'll be back in a moment, but for now, the first look, live gameplay of Black Ops 7.
That's actually
here
huge,
at
'cause
COD
usually
Next.
they talk for
Take it
too
away,
long.
casters.
Stephanie, dev team, wow, we could not be more thrilled to get things going. I hold
Multiplayer
shit.
zombies,
We're crazy.
Warzone.
Here's a look at what to expect. Again, as the dev's talking about, we're getting straight into multiplayer. Zombies, Warzone, mobile still to come, but Dream Crazy, we're not waiting, we're not delaying, we're jumping into map number 1.
Definitely. I mean, I cannot wait shift as we have so much content here today. Map number 1
Bailey.
coming in on Black
Bailey, shoot me a
Ops,
DM, I'll get you a
where the
code.
guild is extracting resources, and we see a lot of revolving walls.
Yeah.
That is the one thing with Black Ops 7 that I'm most excited for, is that duality of, right, of just kind of like
Actually, just
interior
DM it-
fights
DM it
versus
to you right now.
exterior fights with the wall jumping with the walls.
You want to talk about walls, Ellen? Take a look at the walls of the venue. Everything lit up, projections
funny.
are hot, and we're going to start things off with the king. If you don't know, I was going to say you're about to know, but Scump, not the greatest of opening starts. Now, let's talk about weapons and all the UI elements.
All right,
Just
we'll do some
think
more codes later.
A map that you're going to be seeing a lot of quick, frenetic action, but the thing that we want to keep an eye out for is what weapons, what field upgrades, what are the things that these, pro players, former pro players, major content creators are going to be using today.
Yep, and then
I kinda like the
so
UI.
nice
This
here,
reminds
right?
me of, like,
The
Black Ops
Traffic
3 UI.
45, Black Ops 7 is bringing in 16 new multiplayer weapons, 30 in total, right? But in the beta, this is a weapon that's fast. Obviously, as you could see, Scump, he is slaying out of his mind, but this is an exciting one to see.
Imagine
The
queuing
duality
up
of the perks, we're
game
gonna see a
1,
lot,
you
probably
just get
10
queued up against
maps,
Scump.
right? Just kind of just utilizing the stopping stuns.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, I think, to see, for those that are avid fans of the Call of Duty franchise, you hear the devs talking about how
Game
this
looks
is a spiritual
really
successor
crisp
to
and
Black
colorful.
Ops 2, but it's in a reinvented, new, nostalgic way that ties into the old while still building on the new. I think, you know, for those that really enjoyed Omni movement from Black Ops 6,
this reminds me of a map
you're
from
gonna be
Black
able
Ops
to still
1.
feel that thrill, that
I can't
surge
remember the name of
adrenaline
it.
kind of bouncing through the map. But the big thing is this jumping mechanic. And as we start to go from player to player, creator to creator, you're going to see some players have really honed in to what exactly they can do off that wall jumping. And of course,
Yeah,
here
I need to
Call
see
of
some
Duty
more wall
Next,
jumps.
Our official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7 is AMD.
AMD.
Make sure you check them out if you're looking to improve and optimize your PC at home.
Already
I
got
love that you
ad
point
number
that out
1.
because, yes, that's the base thing, right? We increased the base speed, and now we're looking at not having tax spread. So we saw some of these players, right? They're not using dexterity, so you kind of see a little bit more clunkiness coming in the UI here, but dexterity being a very big factor when it comes to moving faster.
Yeah, loadouts, perk buildouts. It does feel like this year throws a little bit more weight onto what you're going to do. I know that there's been a lot of conversation surrounding some of the elements in movement, talking about obviously the Omni movement still carrying over from one title to another, the wall jumping, but also keep in mind just the base level at which you sprint at. We'll talk more about that throughout the day, and we'll get a couple of
I'm going to mute up for a second.
Kind of
I'm a little bit worried that, like, why are we making movement and gameplay features perks? That's one of my concerns is, like, I don't want to have to throw on a perk to move fluidly. I feel like that should just be a gameplay feature, and they need to balance that on its own. But, I mean, I'm willing to give it a chance. We'll see.
But this being very, very powerful, we'll see a lot of players probably using this. And as you can see, Corsair, right?
You got to remember, this is all beta stuff, too, so this all could change.
Of Call of Duty. So Corsair,
Homegirl is playing on 90 FOV.
It's absolutely the case. And I will say the Peacekeeper, another weapon that a lot of people were curious to see in terms of that kind of more main style AR. Is it going to provide, you know, an AR title this year? And I will say, watching some of the players that are in the CDL and those long-standing content creators, whether they have competitive experience or just a lot of in-game experience, watching them use that Peacekeeper has been really, really enlightening. I think it's really got a
This looks all right. Nothing great so far. What do you guys think so far? What do you rank it out of 10? Just initial, like, knee-jerk reaction. Ooh, I kind of like that UI.
Emotion, reaction, and feeling he's got.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, reaction time, right? You
Watch
have to be
T-Dog for
fast
gameplay.
when it comes to some of these. I love the perks, right? The hybrid perks, some of the specialties.
Oh, that's sick. That was actually cool. What? See, Aiden's already testing out tech.
Drill for Blackheart. That's what we were talking about. The grinder pit. You have to jump over or diving bell to take flanks, right? So that's an area that you
Got a little stick drift.
Exactly the case. EWC champion in Warzone. But as you see it, again, you saw him bouncing from wall to wall to wall. You're going to need to get yourself a level up on the opponents that you're going to be facing in the beta. So go ahead and head over to Scuff, gear up for Call of Duty.
Love that.
Official controller.
Little snake on the stairs. Yo, keep showing me Aiden's POV.
Bounce freely, get those stead slides out of the way, and make sure that you're moving like the best of them.
Moving like the best of us. Oh, the best.
Okay, so the wall jumping must be pretty easy to pick up on.
Jump feature. Oh gosh.
Unless Aiden just makes it look easy.
And even utilize that to even kind of like
Pride.
jump pink over situations. But look at how quick Aiden is moving.
Slam.
And in typical COD fashion,
I like
we
the
love to
futuristic
see
UI,
rounds like
man.
this kind of catering to pub and comp
Little
players,
snaking,
right?
so
You're gonna see a blend
it
of
does look a little bit crisp,
We're
like
gonna talk a lot about the map design and hear specifically from the designers
Block
themselves
said.
later in the show.
It does look a little more crisp.
Old school Call of Duty players are going to recognize nearly immediately is
6
the
out of 10,
reinstitution
7.
of a lot more of that traditional kind of 3-lane style map. This one in particular is exactly that. It feels, you know, in a way that you can get from lane to lane very quickly. It's got a nice central area, a couple of decent POIs where you find a lot of the engagements that you're going to get. And like you mentioned, it's not small, it's not large.
Everybody
it's
keeps
just
asking me about
that perfect
T-Dog.
middle ground of building in that balance of finding good engagements while at the same time still being able to feel like you can finesse your life and extend possible score streaks. Like
They do a good job of getting
In
people
Call of
at
Duty
these
history,
events
the
that
maps is the most important thing, and I think for these
I don't want to
players,
say you've never heard of,
like,
but just
you
sort of
can
like from
see
different markets. Like
lanes,
this girl speaking a
you know,
different
you can
language
see
I don't
kind
even
of,
know.
like, height advantages, disadvantages, and well, even just to kind of the central drill area, there's a lot of fights that do take place that are close range in
BO2
here,
textures,
and,
BO4
yeah, something
gunplay,
like the
BO3
Peacekeeper,
movement.
having that weapon that you can take medium
See, I'm getting
to
like
long-range fights, but also close range.
BO3,
Peacekeeper's a good one,
BO6
and the Dravik has been a sub
with
that
a
we've seen
BO2
quite
setting.
often. FIFA joke just dropped.
No, I'm gonna say BO3 and BO6. That's what I'm getting from this.
Energy, and yeah, he's trying to bounce from wall to wall.
That's gonna be.
The other thing, and you'll notice as we start to see the gameplay more, I really want you guys at home to lock into it. 3 jumps is about as much as you're gonna be able to pull off, but it does decay over time. That first jump feels like you're on a pogo stick. The second one feels like you're just on a little bit of a grab boot type situation, but the third one does kind of sit. You know,
nice shots.
In this world of, okay, you kind of fall out of the sky, but
top frag.
Number 1 for the most part.
Stephanie, we gotta turn off. We gotta turn off motion blur.
And I will say, I think as you've seen so far, our show is really not.
Why can someone explain to me why Call of Duty has, like, why do some games just have the worst default settings? Like, why do we have world motion blur, weapon motion blur? Why is that a default thing? That shouldn't, that, like, I don't understand why that's a default setting.
You can go to their streams, catch their POVs, see what they're up to on the game. But now we had so many epic creators that we wanted to bring to Las Vegas. We needed a second.
Looks 1,000 times better than BO6.
Room. And I have my very good friend Chris Puckett over there right now. What's it like on your end of the pond?
Lottie, this is an international fiesta in this room. Let me tell you, the LATAM crew, they are sniping heads. I got Portuguese being yelled at here by 9X. The Brazilians are going crazy. But I gotta say, this venue, this thing is nuts. After the show, we're going to be renting this out for the Cold Bowl because everyone knows
8 out of 10.
Call of Duty Endowment Bowl number 6.
I don't know what I'd give it. Like, just looking at it, it looks like an 8 or a 9 to me.
I love Code Bowl, and I got to say, you guys at home,
Just like
you're lucky
initial
because you get to
impressions.
watch the
By the
US,
way,
UK, and Canadian military
you guys are gonna get my
teams.
full
Did you
honest
get out
thoughts. Like, I'm not sponsored. There's no, I'm not getting paid.
And of course,
I'm just
to get their
running a
hands on
watch
that
party with
coveted
some beta
Code
codes.
Bowl
So
trophy.
whatever
And
I
of
say
course,
is what I'm
giving away
thinking.
Call of Duty Black Ops
I'm just
7
not a
beta
hater.
codes and Black Ops 6 in-game rewards, revealing
I don't
the
think this is going to be some crazy evolution of COD. Like, it's BO6 with, it's like a reskinned BO6 with a lot more updates and polish.
What team are you rooting for this
And a better era.
It's Black Ops 7. We're in the future. It's a no-brainer. I'm going Space Force. They already launched 1 trophy into the atmosphere. Let's get another one. Let's get 2 satellites up there. What do we think?
All right. I'm liking what I'm hearing here, Puckett. We'll have to see. Cross your fingers for the space team. But we're going to head back into some more Black Ops 7
I didn't even think about Cold Bowl has the Space Force in it now. Didn't even think about
T-Dog!
T-Dog!
So much as we jump back into Blackheart and back on board with T-Dog. He's feeling himself. I talked to him a little bit yesterday after they did their tech chest, and he's just like, brother, I don't know what it is about this game, but I feel like I'm him.
Yeah, like, it's so smooth, right? And
T-Dog does look like he's shooting. I can't lie.
One thing that I think we really need to highlight is the overclock feature, right? We get this extra overclock feature, which basically allows you to upgrade your equipment. So, like, you have a stim shot, right? You can overclock that and essentially make it last longer, or
I love T-Dog, man.
You know, anything that comes your way. So it's pretty cool that we have that feature in buffed equipment.
We'll point, you know, your
Did he just miss somebody? I'm pretty sure he just looked right at somebody.
It's really interesting this year. We're bringing back things like active camo. Of course, trophy systems are still in place.
Oh god, Zyro. Zyro is moving, bro. Holy.
Are going to really enjoy the fact that
oh, you can bounce off of like a vertical jump.
But we'll see some camo play, I'm sure, come through. You also have things like drone towers that are going to be
Yo,
playing.
Zyro is moving, bro.
Flair that I think that is building upon, again, some of the core successes that we saw for Black Ops 6. And how about this?
What is this?
Score streaks the Gravekeeper in play, or Gravemaker, pardon you. You can see through walls with this.
Is that a wall hack sniper?
Shoot through them. So cold-blooded might be important for some of our perk masteries this year.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's kind of. I actually like that as a kill streak. That was sick.
But that is so amazing to see.
Have we ever had something like that as a kill streak?
Here, at Call of Duty Next, Big Cartier kind of just going around this drill yet again. This is devastating. You don't want to fall off that ledge. But Alan, I'd love that you point that out. Only 3 boosts essentially-ish that you can utilize, but still going on with that stim and.
2 used to Warzone, now this looks so brain rot, no attention span, not tactical, 100% action. I mean, it's just multiplayer. Multiplayer's always been like this.
Let me see another one of those Gravemakers come on board. Let's stick here, Ops team, because we're seeing some gameplay right now.
Nice to get a futuristic vibe, but not the best, man. For me, a 6 out of 10. Why do you say that? What makes you? What makes most of you guys say 6 instead of 8?
You can essentially boost yourself a little bit higher.
Like, what is the difference? What is that thing that's knocking it down? You know what I mean?
That's not his dog, but you don't want to pet that dog. Oh my gosh. So with that too, kind of like some of the hybrid perks, right? Support offensive, you can gain bonus streaks.
Shout out Zen Cartier.
Hubs, you want to do that.
Indeed the case. So that completes our
Zen Cardi.
Blackheart up next. A deep dive on all things new Black Ops 7.
Yeah, that sniper on Warzone would be nuts, bro. Was that Sally? Did they just show Sally? guys enjoying this, make sure to leave a like.
AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black
What's making you
Ops
knock the score up?
7.
I'm not knocking. I'm not doing anything. I'm just giving my honest opinion.
The official streaming partner
It's.
of
I mean,
Call of
a 10 is a really high bar.
Herman Miller. Check out the latest
I just don't. I don't know what I would
giveaways
change about
at
this to make it.
hermanmiller.com/gaming.
Like, I've just seen so many CODs that I'm kind of numb
Access to the Black
to
Ops
it.
7
Like, I don't
open
have.
beta. Visit
I don't have insane expectations
xfinity.com/rewards
because there's not
to
much
claim
they
your
can
code
do to
today.
innovate. Like, what would you guys want them to do?
You're invited
Now, if we're
to the
talking like
Winter
skill-based
Season Call of Duty
matchmaking,
Challenge.
or
Open the
if we're talking skill-based matchmaking, or disbanding lobbies, or aim assist, like if we're talking about some of that stuff, those are the things I would change. Like, bring back the SBMM, stop disbanding lobbies, decrease the aim assist. That's probably what I would say holds it back from like an 8 to being a 10. You know what I'm saying? So, but the gunplay, the graphics, the maps, the colors, it all looks good. Like, I like BO6. I think BO6, the bones of BO6, like the actual gameplay of it, is nice. It's like BO6, I'm just not a fan of the era, the graphics, the colors. The maps are bad in BO6 in my opinion. But like the actual gameplay, the movement, the gunplay, I enjoy. So
we've got,
We got
18 maps at launch, 16
well, at the end of the day, it's just,
66
yeah,
maps.
like Block
Out
said,
of
it's just
that,
MP.
13 are brand new, and we've got 3 Black Ops 2 returning favorites. We've also got
See, these
2
maps look
skirmish
so
maps for
colorful,
our
man. I
2020
like this.
mode
Exposure
that
looks
take place
cool.
in Avalon. It's really in a variety of
I think we just
sizes,
played Blackheart.
some
Yeah, we
more
just
medium,
played
but we'll have
Blackheart.
some of those
It's kind of like an
fast
oil
frenetic
rig
drops in here, too.
situation.
Awesome. What a map portfolio for launch. Now let's take a closer look at these launch maps.
Yeah, we got Colossus here. So this is a BO2 callback. It's falling into the ocean. This map is super fun, looks amazing. Next is Den, Japanese castle that's been taken over by 2035 technology. Also a lot of fun with some wall jumps on
This
the
is literally a
roofs there
Sheikah
on the
Island
side.
reskin.
And of course, we've got Express, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Watch out for that
I'm excited,
train.
dude. I'm
We're
excited
now
to watch
in
CEL.
Japan, so it's looking really cool. Hijacked,
I think
another one
BO7
now
could
set
be a
in the
cool
Tokyo
CDL game.
Bay, so
Hijacked.
fast, frenetic, classic.
And Homestead is David Mason's childhood home, which is awesome. We could bring it back. Really cool way. Really fun map under the Aurora Borealis in Alaska. It looks amazing. It's
Ooh,
got some
that's a cool
technology
theme.
there that's kind of smashing into it. Really fun. Paranoia. This map's amazing.
Bring
We
back
talked
a
about
Sheikah?
Black Ops,
No,
we're leaning
thank
into
you.
The mind bending. We're in David Mason's mind, and you need to escape the nightmare here, which is a lot of fun.
Interesting.
Looks great, plays super frenetic and fun.
And we got Raid.
Raid looks
Yes.
great.
Beautiful now.
Yes, we
Raid
do.
looks
Tokyo
so
Hills, our
crisp,
iconic
bro.
Competitive favorite map is back.
So
This
excited.
one's a lot of fun retrieval. You're in the Alaskan wilderness, and actually, if you run through the
Dude,
snow,
look at
you
the
leave behind
colors.
footprints. So it's pretty cool.
This is
way
like,
to-
this is what Call of Duty's been missing for me,
That's right. Scars
honestly,
next, and
is
this
just like, it
another
looks so
Alaskan town,
depressing.
but we've kind of
This
smashed
looks
it where this
really
town's been
clean.
taken
Like,
over
if they
by
could do this for
technology.
Warzone,
Collateral damage. Flagship is an awesome, another callback. USS Obama from BO2 now being decommissioned. Fight through it. Sparks are falling on you. Robots around you. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of variety too, but with beta this week, you know we need to take a look at what we're playing. We need the
So
tips
these
from
are gonna
you
be the
guys.
beta
So
maps.
Let's take a look at the maps coming to beta.
Yeah, we've got 6 multiplayer maps available in the beta. All that you're
That
gonna be
map that I
seeing
pointed out,
today,
Exposure,
watching the
I'm
best of
excited
the
for that
best
one.
play.
Toshin's
That's
like
really exciting.
Japan.
First up is Cortex. So, human testing site. People in tubes are going to fight around, use it as cover. Very frenetic, very fun. Lots of cool Overwatches. My side versus your side gameplay there. Blackheart.
I want to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Blackheart.
Avalon offshore oil rig. Ties to the campaign. It's got a rotating center and some really unique wall jump opportunities.
Careful
We've
with the
got
wall
the
jump.
Forge here.
This
We've
map-
got
this map
R&D
looks
facility,
clean. I like this
cutting-edge
one.
Technology on display, and you've got some cool dynamic cover in the middle here.
This could be, that's definitely going to be,
Exposure
this is
set
cool
in
too.
Australia. We've got some really vibrant colors, some cool wall jump opportunities up in that.
It'd be really
rotating
interesting to see what
container.
CDL
Get
maps they
some cool
pick. I
power
feel like the
positions
last two
right
they
in the
just showed
middle
us could be
there.
CDL maps.
Imprint is a 3D printing facility that's actually making technology of war. You get to step
one
through
looks
the whole
okay.
process as you're doing it, and it's got a moving platform in the center of the map.
And you've got Toshin. It's gorgeous, vibrant colors here, right in urban Tokyo, and you got that crash site in the center. Some really cool jumping in the center, and really awesome landmarks.
Pretty awesome landmarks. Everything looks fantastic. The color palettes, everything.
Got all the landmarks.
We've got all the landmarks, and I've played a few, and they are very, very fun indeed.
It do look way better than BO6.
Let's talk
Do you
about
guys think this looks better than
when it comes
BO6?
to, you know, the approach for designing these maps.
Yeah, so we've got our classic 3-lane design style.
Yes or no?
There, clear definition, good path clarity, and really controlling those lines of sight. You can also see all of those spaces crafted for wall jump. You can get to traverse places faster without mantling, get in some really cool power positions. And there's a few must jumps that we use sparingly, but
a must jump, you say?
A must jump. But we really wanted to make it look like anything that feels like you can jump on it, you can. So have some fun.
Totally intuitive.
Yeah, and I've worked on every single Black Ops, and when you talk about the classic feel, like Brittany talked about, these maps have it across the board. Of course, they're bringing something new with Black Ops 7, but for me, an old timer, there's a lot to love there. And they stand right next to the classic maps as well. So Raid, forget Raid. You got
This looks like a coloring book, yes.
We love Raid, but we got some new ones now.
I also know you said it.
Yeah, the
before,
map. Honestly, the maps both in BO6, the maps both from a design perspective and color just look bad. Played bad.
In terms of looks, you know, how did you guys think about
Interested to see what they do with Nuketown, because I play Nuketown literally every day for private matches.
We're in Avalon, we're in Alaska, we're going to Japan, deep into it. We're going into the mind. Only the things Black Ops could do, we're delivering that. Lots of unique gameplay, as you saw, lots of unique visuals, and all the landmarks.
And we got more gameplay to get to. Casters, over to you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Shift back with Dream Crazy again. And as you see behind us, everyone's locked in. We couldn't even bother to try to talk to anybody. They're all
The
locked
design
in,
hasn't changed.
And we're gonna take
You're lying to
a look at
yourself.
our second map here coming up.
The maps look night and day different to BO6.
But the real interesting
night and
thing
day.
about it is that dynamic center. The walls rotating around.
Now, will they play different? I don't know.
A very interesting battleground as we
I'm not gonna say that. I haven't touched it yet.
The Forge, and also two wings connected by covered hallways.
It's about
just
being
a lot
honest.
Of variety built on the harbor
Man, being
in
honest, bro.
Japan, and yeah, love to see a bright and colorful map hold shift. But those
You like the
walls,
Japanese
again,
maps? I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that setting. Is this the
It's
M8?
center point where it just can change the situation. Where it's going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't say you can't give criticism.
We'll take a look at it.
You
This
give
is
all the
one of
criticism you
those
want.
maps, and Brittany had talked about this. Taking the ability of wall jumping to stop yourself from mantling and getting to those higher grounds faster.
I don't know why they'd make the M8. I don't know why they'd make the M8 a marksman rifle.
To avoid that mantling mechanic and that animation to try to get you into the fight a little bit faster.
Yeah, I agree, Block.
That mixed with dexterity, your ability to try to
I agree.
zero
I don't
in
like
a little bit faster too.
like
really does make that elevation and that high ground battle a little
Never
bit
mind.
more, I would say, feasible for those that find themselves
COD is
on the
too
low
corporate
ground battling
sometimes.
against it.
I love that you say that, because it really just tests the player to, like, you know, kind of, you know, do you want to cover, you know, cover versus mobility type of mindset, right?
Yeah.
Moving around this
with the
map,
near future
you know,
period, I'm
you
more
can see
interested in
Rose is
BF6, but
utilizing
interested in
again
Warzone
that
most.
M8A1
That's
and
fair.
for
Some
AR
people don't like
players for those
future.
height advantages, for those
This isn't
power
too future for me
positions,
though.
it's really useful.
This
to
is
find
honestly
those high ground,
like modern to semi-futuristic is my ideal. I don't like the past and I don't like extreme future. So this is probably the limit for the future for me.
This natural built-in heady, as we call it, where you get like that competitive edge where you're just barely over a piece
I'm
of
excited
that
to get my hands on it,
center
though.
kind of obstacle terrain. But your ability to bounce
Favorite map
kind
so
of
far?
eliminates the power position
I don't
of
know.
the low ground, kind of medium ground
This one's
headies, because
interesting.
You can just bounce up over, get a better look at the player behind that cover, and actually.
But
take
it's
an
hard.
advantageous
It's hard to
gunfight.
say
So
without
it's,
playing.
again, just
You
really
know.
interesting to see some of our more experienced players.
I don't want to
really
say things
utilize
about how
that
the maps
mechanic
play
to
until
make
I actually
fights
play
that
it.
feel, you know, inadvantageous, a little bit more neutral.
Love that. Love that. They Samir too, utilizing the Scout Pulse. Scout Pulse got a little information there, but hey, shout out to Elgato.
Shout out Elgato. Hashtag ad.
Call of Duty next. Thank you so much for supplying us with all of your gear.
And this is one map I will say you kind of see a couple of players will, you know, re-identify the usage of doors.
Hey, Berger, I've got a question.
That,
In all the
really put a
terminus,
lot of focus into
they use
the more
keyboard.
automatic style. Something we
Would
saw
they
a lot
let
of
you
more
use
in, like,
controller?
Black Ops
Huh?
4, things of that nature.
This
where
guy's
you'll
using
just get
controller
those
right now.
single doors that you have to pop and burst open. Now you've got these more automatic style doors that you can shoot, create a longer line of sight than you may normally expect by looking at the different central point of interests. And that's another one of those things that, again, you continue to build on what's been there and where the game.
Well, they didn't
continues to
remove
mold
tax
and
sprint.
morph
They
as
moved
we
tax
move
sprint into a
forward.
perk, which I already said I don't like.
Doors
just from like a reaction. We'll see how it plays, but
so yes, it automatically kind of opening up for you as you walk upon them. But here on the forge, here going up top, you see Samir kind of controlling this lobby observation area, but being very comfortable, full streak out. And
I kind of like the rotating part of this map. That's cool. Like having moving pieces of the map.
Utilizing the enforcer specialist, just allowing extra health regen.
Having moving pieces of the map is cool, in my opinion, for gameplay.
I wanted to turn your attention to as an audience
like the map makes the map feel alive.
More familiar and kind of
TTK looks rapid.
Underneath their belt a little bit faster. You'll notice that
well, the M8's gonna burst people.
Slide movement that I was about to say, like we're used to seeing it from just a static jump into slide. You can get that same momentum little boost off of a wall jump. So, that's another opportunity to kind of build on the movement that's already existed. And if you're looking to dominate every game, make sure you check out Origin, the official gaming PC and gaming laptop for Call of Duty. Whether you're at home or on the road, check out Origin.
We've already seen like 4 ads.
In there, gaming, grinding, gunning.
He's not even using his streaks. He just wants to, at this point, maybe get a nuke. Samir, he's a competitor, plays in World Series of Warzone. Look at him now, just continuing on, going. And you can see, too, every kill he gets on the right-hand side, quick regen, tech, sprint speed, movement speed, getting those indicators.
See, I like that. This is cool. This will be a cool competitive map, I think.
One of those things, too, that the indication
I'm going to say, I think this map looks solid.
I noticed this yesterday. You start to see like
in terms of like gameplay, not even just visually, just gameplay.
Whether it's a UAV or a recon pulse, it's just really cool. There's no shortage of information on the game. So whether you're somebody who has experienced with Call of Duty or looking to jump back into it or play it for the first time, you're never really amiss from knowing what's happening on the map. Almost a turn on for Samir, which would have gotten SMG players across the world giddy, but not quite there. And he'll jump back over to the M8, try to get that burst weapon online.
That's where maybe how do you take him down? Someone who has enforcer.
Camo grind wise, I hope it ain't gonna be 100 headshots again. That's just not fun. I like headshots for camos better than like. Dude, remember in Modern Warfare 2019? You had to do the craziest stuff to unlock things and like do camos. If I'm remembering correctly, one of the games you had to like mount. You had to get mounted kills with snipers or some crap. I hated that. I much prefer headshots.
Up and over, another look at how you can utilize the movement to break cameras and give yourself an advantage in a gunfight you might not expect. And Amir's happy to exclaim about that.
This guy's moving.
Difficult battle again in that modular middle center. As we take a look at Drop, another partner of Call of Duty Next. Customize your typing, the official keycaps for Call of Duty if you're looking to customize your keyboard.
Little RCXD.
Then Drop.
Bro, they should tease Nuketown. Do you guys think they're gonna show us Nuketown?
Affected by tracker, ADS, odd no ping, so you can kind of see.
They ripped the soul out of COD's the only choice of gameplay is to be some tryhard. I mean, you got campaign, you got zombies. You don't have to try hard in those modes.
Getting displayed here on the Forge as.
I mean, inherently, an FPS shooter is supposed to be competitive,
Again,
you know what I mean?
Kind of utilizing rotating cover, wing-to-wing transitions is what we see Samir doing. A lot of that cover versus mobility.
Yeah.
He's really utilizing mobility.
100%. Yeah, this is an interesting map, I think.
The one thing, I think when we talk about the soul of COD...
What's happening over here?
Whoa! Whoa!
This is not tactical play here.
When we talk about the soul of COD... The one thing I will say is the lore and the story, I feel like have been... That is honestly one of my biggest critiques of COD recently. Do you guys remember during Warzone 1, Modern Warfare 2019, everything had a story and a reason, and there was cutscenes. Everything they did was connected to the overall story, and it feels like we have kind of lost that. Like, yes, there's the campaign and the campaign story, but once we get past launch, it's like, why are things happening? Like, tell me a story throughout. That is one of my favorite parts about COD is that, and that is what they've lost, in my opinion.
I like the Japanese vibe. I haven't been to Japan yet, so it's the closest thing I got. And so far, it's very, very vibrant. All the maps are very vibrant, which I think is very good. They're a ton of fun. But Toshin, I think, is my favorite right now.
All right, love to hear that. Now, we have a room filled with epic creators, of course, one being yourself. But if you had to 1v1 everyone in this room, are you coming out on top?
Who would I play, or
would you come out on top if you 1v1 everyone in this room?
Yeah, it's a guarantee. Hex might be difficult. Duke Dennis might be difficult, but everyone else, I think.
Hex is there?
All right, and who would your hardest competition be in this room?
Hardest competition in this room? Probably Hitch. Right.
Really? He's got the gunny like that?
Probably Hitch.
That's not a friendship thing.
Bro sitting right next to Scump
That's
saying
not a
that.
friendship thing, huh?
Literally, you can see Scump behind
And
him.
how, he's just really good. I'd love to hear that. How are you finding Black Ops 7 so far? You loving
That question was awkward. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I am loving it. I'm not sure what we're allowed to say, but
Will they play new
showed us a lot
Warzone
of cool
today?
stuff
Yeah.
that I think everyone should
Yes.
be really excited for. Like for me, maps is the most important, and so far I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Yes.
The M8's a ton of fun to use.
The
right? Very
maps,
nostalgic, and I feel like it's
like the
actually
maps
very
make
well
so much of like every
SMGs
part.
are
Like
fun. I love the wall bounce too. It
map
makes for
they need to heavily invest
but
in
it's fun.
their map design teams. I think because maps from multiplayer to COD to campaign to Warzone, it is so important. It is so important.
Lonnie, thanks so much. Zinni doing maybe a little bit of, well, a little green wall.
Like it literally
service
makes or
right
breaks a
there.
game.
But it does look like they're enjoying the game, and I will say again, talking to players of all sorts and kinds, they are really, really loving it. And by the way, every single player here at COD Next are currently sitting, or should I say lounging, in Herman Miller
But yeah, they are gonna
chairs.
play new
Herman
Warzone.
Miller is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty Next. And Ellen, you got more about the sweepstakes.
I mean, yes, you at home can enter for a chance to win custom Herman Miller chairs by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and using the hashtags on your
I
screen.
honestly want to enter in that because I need a new chair, bro.
They are
I've been going to the
comfortable, but
chiropractor
we're going
recently,
to go
chat,
to a
because my back and my neck have been so messed up. I need a new chair. I like this chair. It looks cool, but it's not functional. I literally just went to the chiropractor yesterday.
Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing.
It's about the passion for creating in general, not
The
about
official
putting a product
keycap
out.
partner of Call of Duty.
Because it's trendy or retention based.
Unleash the beast.
Like make art that you're proud of. I agree. I think it's hard though when you just have a company, like any company. There's competing. There's too many cooks in the kitchen, if that makes sense. And like I trust that most of the devs love what they're doing and are trying to make cool stuff, but then they also have to balance like, you know, the corporate side of it.
For us this year is just weapon variety.
Because they wouldn't be doing
Most
this
of
if they
them
didn't
are
enjoy it.
brand new to the franchise, which is really exciting, and we've been able to pack a ton of unique gameplay into our launch portfolio because of that. I think like one great example would be a new shotgun. It's called the M10 Breacher. It's a pump action, but it's got a twist. If you hold down the trigger, you'll charge it up, reduce its spread, and then can fire and release and land some of those mid-range shots.
Oh, that's
with a
kind of
little bit
cool.
more accuracy. And then obviously heard a lot about classic Black Ops 2 weapons returning. Peacekeeper and M8A1 I think are two great examples of our weapon
I just
goals.
don't know why they made the
Peacekeeper
M8 a
blurs
marksman
the
rifle.
lines between AR and SMG, and the M8A1 obviously has its 4-round burst. Still extremely lethal, I will say. And now with Gunsmith, you can kind of build it in different ways too, which is really exciting.
It sounds like there is a lot of variety, and variety seems to be this word that we keep coming back to with Black Ops 7.
Variety is a big focus for us, and the 2035 setting has really helped us kind of push the gameplay in a lot of creative and unique ways. And obviously the weapons look amazing as well. You know, the aesthetic is really
Hopefully we get some
this
cool aftermarket part
marriage
stuff
of
this year.
Sleek and tech, but still grounded.
Like,
you know, the way we balance weapons.
The aftermarket
able to kind
part
of
stuff they
push
did with
the
Modern Warfare 3 was
characteristics of
sick.
Each weapon to further extremes and still find creative ways to balance that, keep them in check.
Can we talk about Gunsmith? Are there any big changes there?
We've seen a lot of feedback from players that they want more build variety, and we're targeting that in a few different ways. At the core, though, we're making sure that you can modify some of the key stats that people really care about across multiple attachment slots. Or if you are more interested in just a good balanced build, there's going to be different ways of achieving that.
That's the game now. What can we expect?
The game looks beautiful too.
We want to keep this momentum going into post-launch.
Like this,
so on the weapons
graphically,
front,
it looks
more
like they made a
iconic
leap from
classic
Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 2 weapons returning,
I don't know if I'm just...
but a lot of attention and to bring
I don't know if I'm just
more
seeing
brand
things,
new
but the
weapons
game
to the
looks
franchise
better.
as well. On the
Like
attachment
more
side, we're really excited,
clear.
For the return of attachment rewards and weekly challenges. And most of those are going to be for a specific weapon. They're gonna totally change the way you play with that weapon, sometimes in absolutely wild ways that no one I think will expect. But then we're also making sure to bring global attachments each season that are gonna be able to go on most, if not all, weapons in the game.
Pablo, there seems to be a lot to get through once we got our hands on BO7. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, let's dive in.
Can't wait, but for now, it's back to next.
Thank you, Miles. That was Pablo Ortiz talking weapons. As we just saw, there are so many ways to customize your playstyle in Black Ops 7. We're back with Matt and Yale, but guys, hold on. We've talked weapons, but let's take a look for ourselves.
Ooh, here we go.
Pablo already walked us through some of these weapons, but Yale, we're in the armory now. What are you most looking forward to playing with in the beta?
There's so many great guns, but for me, probably the Dravik 45.
That's mine. That's my pick.
We had a bunch of pros out, and they all played.
Wait, what?
They definitely gravitated towards that.
They have
one.
overclocks?
It kind of validated one of my favorite weapons.
That's cool.
The M10 Breacher is awesome if you're rolling shotguns. Also, just the weapon prestige system, all the attachment stuff that we're doing, prestige attachments. There's just so many ways to customize.
I will say.
Yeah, and speaking of what's coming to beta, Matt, let's talk about overclock. This is a massive innovation coming to multiplayer in Black Ops 7. How's it all going to work?
So overclocks we're very excited about, and it really all came back to how do we let players tailor towards their playstyle a bit more, give them more agency. So with overclocks, every piece of content throughout lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, and score streaks, you will eventually unlock 2 overclocks. Those are modifications to those things, which you can then apply one of those overclocks of your choosing.
I like that. That's cool.
To your loadout, and that's what we're really trying to do in Black Ops 7.
Yeah, like bonuses, getting those bonuses.
Bonuses, yeah, stat bonuses,
that's really
functionality
cool.
Changes, some really fun stuff.
That's just like a net positive change to like add more customization to something that would have just been before, like a frag grenade. You know what I mean? Like, oh cool, I got a frag, but now you can like do stuff with the frag.
And then the Rhino's awesome.
That's smart.
Like, it is a beast, and
even the stimmy.
Powerful.
Yeah, like even things, you know, maybe undersung, you get to that extra
little ways to
extra buff.
It's just nice that it's everywhere. Experience really matters, and you unlock.
That's cool, like a little mini sentry on a wall.
This game has almost got its own progression system. It's so impressive, and yeah, I can't wait to play with camo, with smoke grenades. They've got different versions now, and of course,
imagine Surge, dude.
Matt,
that in Surge is gonna be cool.
Do you have a favorite overclock?
I don't have a single favorite. Yale just mentioned the stem. You mentioned the stem. It is fun because you get to go back to kind of some familiar stuff. If I had to pick one, it's got to be the dog.
Of course.
And when he's on my team, he is a very good boy.
If he's not on your team,
The dog or T-Dog?
he's actually
What?
I have a little bit of a surprise for you.
But you never said you were on the
Because we
streets.
have a visitor.
Spawn's flipped, and he's back.
He's fortunately he's on our team, so he's being a very good boy right now.
Which overclock does he? Oh, okay. He's got this. He's got the sentry mode overclock, so he's gonna hunker down a little bit.
And we did confirm.
Yep. You can't
to
pet the
reenact.
dog.
Okay, that's actually cool.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. To be able to pet the dog, you have to have the sentry mode overclock.
Oh, bonus, bonus.
You've unlocked that one, and you've applied it.
That's great.
Yeah.
What is it? Are they capturing B?
Down by the railroad tracks?
They're capturing B down by the railroad.
Go get him!
Go get him, boy!
Go get him! Go get him!
Go get him, boy! Go keep my spree going.
Oh my gosh,
we love
he's
him.
been
We
the
love him.
star of the
We love
show at Next, but I will say he runs quickly, and so
He does,
be prepared for that
And
if you have one coming after you.
DAWG.
Yes.
Dog. Don't get it
Best
wrong.
monitor,
Yeah.
best budget monitor for
Something
PS5. I don't
also
know.
Really excited
I'd look
about
for
is the
IPS
specialist wild
panel,
card. Now, this is
120
not
hertz.
currently in beta, but it is in
Whatever
a
the cheapest
launch.
version of that you
Tell
can
us
find,
about
probably.
So it's the first time a Black Ops game has ever had specialist. It is a wild card because it is a Black Ops game. We love our wild cards.
Yeah, we do.
So if you give up your score streaks, which some of us, you know, I know we've talked, Stephanie, you have some difficulties attaining score streaks sometimes.
Don't you?
You said it. Your words, not mine. But
There's
if you are one of
perks
those,
for that, okay?
Yeah, there are perks for that. So if you take the wild card, you will be able to pick 3 additional perks. So for a total of 6, you earn those 3 additional ones at 200, 400, and 600 score. And then if you are good enough, which we all are, at 1200 score, at 1200 score, you will earn all of the perks in the game, except for tax sprint. We got some feedback. We've heard a lot of feedback already. We're quick to adjust, so you will earn every perk in the game minus tax sprint if
That's
you get
out. Yeah.
awesome. At 1200 score.
Damn.
Real super soldier vibes.
Gonna be very fun.
I can't
All right, we're doing another giveaway. Type exclamation beta 2. Exclamation beta 2.
Let's take a look.
If you want a beta code.
I'm here with Alvin, lead game designer at Treyarch here on Black Ops 7. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
I'm excited to get my hands on the game. I'm very excited to see how I can customize my playstyle, which feels like more than ever in Black Ops 7. But the number one change I'm most interested in is the overclock system. Can you explain the philosophy behind that?
It's all about adding
Futuristic aesthetic is like 100 years in the future, not 2035.
that adjust game
Well, you got to remember, Armada.
So overclocks are upgrades that you can unlock over time.
2025 was Black Ops 2.
Or a field upgrade or a score streak. Eventually you'll unlock 2, and then you can choose.
So they're doing it based on that
one.
context,
So it
not
gives you options,
actual
maybe based on
IRL
mode
time.
You want to use this, but based on different mode you want to use that. One of my favorite examples is the new dog score streak. Has an overclock that adds a sentry feature, which turns it into this really powerful turret.
Another change that's been made. So Black Ops 6, we had the combat specialties, which was equipping 3 perks of the same type gives me a bonus, which was great. I had a lot of fun. How is that changing in Black Ops 7?
We really wanted to expand on that system in Black Ops 7. You know, players seemed to like the system, but maybe felt it was a little too limiting.
The wall
with
jumping
hybrid
into
combos
a G slide would
7,
be.
you can
I
experiment
bet
with
that feels nice.
and you can mix and match. So as an example, say you like offensive and stealth perks. Now you can equip any mixture of those. Boom, you're going to get a cool new hybrid bonus tied to those things.
Staying on perks, there is a big addition to the game for the first time in Black Ops history, the Specialist Wildcard.
I love
What is
COD
the
so much,
Specialist
man.
Wildcard?
We were just talking about perks. We got a lot of cool
I'm not even a
perks.
big
Why not
multiplayer
like
guy
perks?
anymore, but
And what this lets
I
you
just
do
love
is
COD.
earn extra perks instead of your score streak. So you equip this to your loadout, you add more perks.
No other
and then you
community
earn
I'd rather be a
some
part of.
score, And then eventually, if you earn enough score, you can get all the perks.
I'm glad I get to
Thank you so
contribute to
much.
it.
There is so many choices to be made now.
In some kind of way.
My playstyle, truly, I'm going to go deep in that beta. I cannot wait, mate.
Really exciting. See you in the beta.
Thanks, Alvin. Back to the guys
All right,
next.
last call on the beta code giveaway. Exclamation beta 2.
Crazy. So awesome to hear what's new for loadouts, whether you're looking at it from a level of perks, weapons, specialists, utility. Everyone feels like there's a level of customizing it to your play style.
Yeah, there's so much to look at, Shift. I just can't wait to get my hands on it, but just kind of just having that ability to use the overclock feature to extend the life of some of the streaks, and of course,
So many people
looking
playing
at
mouse and
all
key.
of this on these beautiful maps in this interactive space here, coming up on Hardpoint on Toshin. Method said it was his favorite map, Shift, so let's see if he's gonna pop up on this one, but those ARs, they've been pretty dominant here today.
I know all you Ranked Warriors CDL fans just inched a little bit further forward
All right, let's do the
in your
giveaway.
seat to see how exactly Hardpoint
Choose a
will
winner.
play. And we're taking a look at least at Market right now, and their team is dominating. So
Holden
he's figuring
Snyder.
out, trying to get some of the sniper gameplay going.
Holden
through here.
Snyder.
So with this, I will say I played Toshin yesterday on this mode particularly, and just, you know, I gotta get into my little CDL roots right here. I think this map is gonna be viable.
Holden
It feels
Snyder, shoot me a
super
DM.
awesome. The points are dynamic. They feel like they're really balanced in terms of location, position, how you spawn around them, how spawns move. And everything feels really, really solid. I'm glad we're getting our first taste of Hardpoint on this map.
And on Toshin too, we saw a little bit of VS Recon there, a little sniper play coming into action, which is a very, very, you know, feasible weapon here. But around the alleyway, Aiden does get sniped by one, and well, I love.
All right, we'll do another giveaway in a little bit.
Of mixed spacing that we see here too.
Yeah, and I think it's just, again, how you utilize some of these high ground positions, watching over Hardpoint.
Congratulations,
this is
Mr.
P1
Snyder.
right here. You do have those windows.
All right, so this is that new one of the new Japanese maps. It looks
The thing
like.
about it is you can bounce off that destroyed train, still get a look into that location.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Up against it, so it doesn't feel as dominant as other high ground positions had in the past. I think there's also just a really
Shots.
good balance and design of talking high ground to high ground. It just everything feels very
What gun is he
level
using?
and neutral when
MXR?
it comes down to how power positions would normally feel versus what we're getting in this game, thanks to how the Omni movement can be combined with the wall jumping.
Yes, in the park and like market areas, you see those windows which do promote a lot of you know, upper level fights, and then you know, lower level.
I don't know if I like this map.
Submachine guns go at it on the ground level. So those ARs, as you'd mentioned, getting set up into those power positions. We see Aiding kind of cleaning up the rest of this hill time. He does fall to a nade.
How do I do YouTube DM? I don't have other
Scout
socials.
pulse, I wanna point
You
that
can't.
out. You know, you could basically
There is
use
no
that as
YouTube
advanced
DM.
UAV if you
Holden,
That's the other fun thing about
send
it.
me
You're not just kinda hearing the
an
inside
email.
information about it, but seeing it in application is different. You know, the
Berger
overclock
at
system
gmail.
is going to allow allow for players to really customize their
You gotta do
not just in
Berger
how
at
they build
Gmail.
their loadout, but how it
Because
affects
if
your
you do it to
team
my
and
business
just the
email, I
lobby
won't
in general.
respond.
As you're seeing, the UAV reveals are coming through right now for Aiden with a Rhino in play. So in terms of a possible comeback, this is looking pretty decent, going from 1 to 2.
I wish you could
smoothly,
DM on
and
YouTube.
having an
It's weird
idea
that you
where the
can't.
spawns are going to be. Aiden's just locking down the OBJ.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this map, to be honest.
Herman Miller Gaming is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty. Next,
Yeah, it does
shout out
remind
to
me of
Herman
Miami a little
Miller
bit, like that
for
pink.
supporting us. And
Yeah, you're right. It does remind me of Miami just a little bit.
Chairs are elite.
It's not as big, but
Absolutely elite. No bias. But yeah, I think the other thing that we talked about a lot, with the players yesterday, the creators yesterday, with how different the maps look aesthetically, there is still this innate ability to very visibly see your opponents. I was talking to Brittany quite a bit, one of the level designers, about the map design philosophy and kind of experiencing a futuristic or near futuristic atmosphere while still trying to make it feel immersive. And she was very specific in talking about, we want to be able to really
this game
see the
looks
different
like
sight lines that a
ass.
player can have.
BF6 is
We
gonna
don't wanna
stomp
really
this
clutter
trash.
things with too much high ground,
Why
too
do you
many
say that?
windows, too much stuff that's on the ground around you. Enough to make it feel
I think it's an
dynamic
apples
and
to
give
oranges
options in terms
comparison.
of
It
what you
always
play
has
through,
been.
but not too much to where you feel like you can't see your opponents.
All I'll say is there is a very good reason why Call of Duty is undefeated against Battlefield.
Work as vantage points for cover. So
Call of Duty is a much more mass appeal game. Now for you, that might be true for you, but for how it plays out
around these alleyways
in the
there's
market,
so many ways you can
how it
cover
plays out
too,
for the
as well
average
as those
gamer.
open mixed areas.
Yeah, I think that the other thing is, a lot of these maps, when we look at 3-lane based maps, which, again, there is an inspiration towards a lot of this. And as
Wall jumping will make you
quick for
rage?
precision, Hamilton
Why?
is entering the Call of Duty franchise space, the special edition khaki field automatic. I will say we had some time to talk to the Hamilton representatives, and wow, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't
actually
like
have
this
the watch
map.
on right now that was used in Interstellar, the Murph watch. Very clean, very comfortable, so make sure you check out Hamilton for that limited edition if you're looking to up your wrist game. But getting back to the point, again, you've got these central POIs, especially in a map like Hardpoint. You see those interest points immediately, but how you connect between the lanes feels really smooth,
I don't know
really
if I
fluid.
like having
It
the
doesn't
health
feel
bar
like
above
you're
their
held
head
back
so
by trying to take these
distinctly
tight routes to
outlined
get
like
from place
that.
to place, which I love.
Like, notice how there was an explosion right there that should have covered up her vision, but she was still able to see his health bar through the smoke. Like,
lane is so beautiful, and even if you
that's
are
corny.
using something like the VS Recon, depending on what types of specialties and perks that you have attached to it, you can move very fast. And MZ, a reputable sniper,
Yeah, a little bit
by far
torpedo,
for so
a little
long
bit.
in the community, she's working it really well with these one-shot.
It's like BO6 and BO3 had a baby. That's what I think.
Are we gonna see a quad feed? Come on, MZ, give it to us.
But wall jumping is different than wall running. Wall jumping is way different than wall running.
Can't believe it. Almost absolutely tore apart the entire lobby. But yes, we do, MZ. We take those.
Definitely some nice shots there, almost through the wall, but we saw a little bit that earlier.
Here we go. A little camo action.
Ooh.
Active camo, go behind them and hit a triple. I'm gonna line it up and like.
Kind of hearing the okay, hearing the strategies on that one. She knows exactly what she's doing here.
She's
but
trying to
they're
line up a clip,
dominating
bro.
Right now, another one goes down. Gosh, this is a sniper we have to try when we're home.
I gotta just reveal my position here on it. I know the community talks about it
Dude,
a lot.
97 to 14. Look at the score.
Feels like we should have a chance to see this one. But official pizza of Call of Duty is Little Caesars.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, this isn't.
Feel free to get on in there.
This isn't TDM, so that doesn't matter then. I thought it was TDM. She just missed somebody right underneath her, yeah.
We get to see a little bit more with them.
360. You won't. Hit a dive. 360.
What's up, everybody?
T-Dog.
This is Little Caesars Pep Talk with the side of Black Ops Intel. I'm your host, Chris Puckett, joined by a very special guest. We got T-Dog Smitty, and T-Dog Smitty, I have a special present for you. You hungry?
I am so hungry.
Let's eat, my friend. Bring him in.
Look at my guy.
It wouldn't be a Black Ops
Thank you
without
so much.
a robo delivery service. It's launch week, it's reveal week. What's the content strategy?
Get as much content as humanly possible. First, we want to look at the maps. Black Ops 2 guns are back.
What's going to be new in this game that you're pumped for?
The wall bouncing.
Weapons, I saw the camos are kind of nuts here.
The best thing they're doing
I love
year
this
is
for
just
T-Dog.
Any mode you want. So campaign, zombies, Warzone, multiplayer, you name it, they got it.
Give me the day one. I need to get to Prestige as fast as possible, loadout. What are you running?
Holy moly. The M8 felt really, really good when I used it. The Peacekeeper felt great.
If you're
honestly, right now, they're all pretty good.
For anyone who wants to become a Call of Duty creator,
Yes.
what pro tips do you have for us?
Don't just go live for 4 hours, mindlessly doing random stuff. Have a strategy.
Final question. This is the Little Caesars Pep Talk. Where can I find more content from T-Dog Smitty?
YouTube.com/TDogSmitty.
Wow. What a plug.
Open the Little Caesars
How many viewers are watching this right now?
Accept the Call of Duty challenge.
80,000 people?
And you could win Black Ops 7. Yeah,
Even if
free
one
copy.
person, even if
You are also entered
2% of
for a
those
chance to
subscribe to
squad
T-Dog,
up
that's a
with
lot of
George
people.
Kittle, maybe T-Dog Smitty. Number 85, Little Caesars Call of Duty. Does it get better than that? I didn't think so.
That was amazing, and we gotta love that dog. By the way, our
All right, chat. Let's do, while they're just yapping, I got this box. Oh, that's actually sick. Shout out Scuff. Shout out Scuff. Use code Berger. Scuff.com. I got this box. For whatever reason, when I do this, it looks like I'm getting flashbanged. I don't know if it's because I'm covering up my sign, but we got this box to unbox. You guys have probably already seen this on X if you're on there. It's not really that easy to do this with you guys. This is for the watch party, so this is why I'm doing this. Got a little note here from COD. I don't know if I can read this out loud. Welcome to the Call of Duty Next watch party program. Yada, yada, yada. Enjoy the goodies. Be sure to disclose that this package was provided by Call of Duty. Some stickers. Some coasters. We got a gigantic bottle. Jeez. Water bottle. Got a shirt. Do I put the shirt on, chat? I can't hold both, but a shirt, and then I may or may not have already opened this up. May or may not have already opened this up because I was hungry and I wanted to know what was inside, and I knew it was food. So we got some cookies and some brownies. Shout out Call of Duty again for sending that. I have kept and collected every single thing they've ever sent me because I think it's so cool that I get sent stuff by Call of Duty. Like, even something like this, I could just keep this for, like, hard drive storage. You know what I mean? Do I eat? I'm about to just eat all of this, to be honest. Ruining my diet. It's fine. Chat, I've been going hard in the gym. Let me unmute.
What we did for Classic Prestige in Black Ops 6, and that's bring back a fan favorite progression.
Ooh, this is what I wanted to talk about earlier. I don't like weapon prestiging. It's too much.
Used to work, but also bigger.
Too much grinding.
So Weapon Prestige is bringing an even deeper journey for players.
That's the biggest thing I don't like.
Lawrence, tell us how this is going to work.
Yeah, so reach max weapon level, you're going to have the choice to enter Weapon Prestige. Doing so,
You got to make COD your full-time job.
A unique prestige attachment that each weapon in the game has, and these are chunky,
that camo looks nice, though.
attachments that really change the way those guns play.
We're getting solid color camos back.
And the weapon prestige system is packed with camos, some of which are remastered Black Ops 2 camos. So
Yo, the camos
you
look
may
really
see
good,
some
though.
Fan favorite camos on the screen here. You know we had to do graffiti camo.
One of my favorites.
Oh, it's so many.
Oh, it's great.
Charms, camos, attachments, prestige has got it all going on. But Lawrence, it feels like Black Ops 7 is seriously about the camos this time around.
Oh yeah, we're going big with camos. So we have our core camo grind. We have camos in prestige. We're gonna have camos.
You
in
get
our
a
live
camo,
season,
and you
so
get a camo,
weekly
and you get a
challenges, we'll
camo.
have 2 camos per season, an animated camo to chase for completing that system.
I always say that this might be the year that I do camos,
and
then I
we're going
don't.
big with camos. There's a redacted camo.
We heard people like camos.
The jacket don't lie, folks.
T-Dog is right. So many streamers lack originality. The game is their personality. Chat, is the game my personality?
He's early in his journey.
I'm 5 headshots in on this thing.
Is the game my personality? Am I a bad streamer? I don't even consider myself a streamer. I'm not. I'm literally not a streamer. This is my first time streaming in months.
You know, I've been outside your office with, signs picketing for this one.
You have been sliding bacon strips under my office door.
Subtle.
Cookie's not good.
But we took it, so hey,
Cookie's dry.
Bacon camo.
And it's never looked better.
Brownie was good.
Sizzling in this game.
Hot. It sizzles. It's greasy. It's all of the
all the things we need it to be.
Or if you need me to do your match camos this game, hit me up. Dude, I'm being serious. I might pay someone to level up my guns.
Something awesome, you can now share it with your friends. A first now in Black Ops. Lawrence, can you explain the sort of the build share for us?
Yeah, weapon build sharing. We wanted to do this for a long time. We've finally been able to do it with Black Ops 7. You can send a build you've created directly to a friend. You can grab.
This should have been in the game 5 years ago.
Someone's got your number.
This is a W.
Like, man, what's that guy using? Grab that build, throw it into your loadout for the next game, and then you can also share.
That's really
via
cool.
Build code. So right in the gunsmith is a build code. Edit a build, edit a weapon, and that build code updates. Anytime you see a screenshot of the gunsmith posted to socials or out of game, grab that build code, throw it into your game.
Chat, we got a kitty. Or chat, we got a kitty.
Yep.
My days of digging through the
Say hello.
spreadsheets are over.
Yeah, I can join
I'm
my
so excited.
He loves to be held like a baby.
What's the build? They're like, here it is, bang, straight into my loadout. Sick. That's so
His
cool.
name is Aslan.
You know, I spent.
And he's
lot
a great
of
cat,
time
but he's
on
very
the
whiny and
social
annoying
medias
sometimes.
looking for
Yeah.
meta builds, so I no longer have to do that. I can just grab a code, and I will also. We saw Pablo talking about our weapons earlier. I will often hit him up on a Saturday night and be like, "Hey,
If you want to know,
Should have dipped it in milk. I should
Pablo
have.
weapon, Pablo?" And now he can just send me a code.
Yeah.
Pablo build codes are blessed. If
Pablo
you get a build code
Absolutely.
from Pablo,
Maybe
you know it's
maybe
gonna
we
fly.
will
Hyrule
be
Garfield.
blessed and get one from him closer to launch.
He's not-
But
he's not that
we've already
big.
seen quite a bit of gameplay.
He's
today.
actually really
One
long.
thing
He's not fat,
we
though.
have not seen.
You're okay. I just wanted you to say
is
hi.
Modes, more modes, new modes. We need
Modes.
to talk
We
about
got
modes. So we are talking about Skirmish.
That's right.
Which is not in the beta, but will be there at launch. What's Skirmish all about, Matt?
Yeah, so Brittany said we got maps, and I'm going to say we got modes. Skirmish is our high player count 20v20 mode based on Avalon. We will have 2 launch maps on day 1. We'll have Mission Edge and Mission Tide. They're very
Skirmish
different.
might be good
We've
for
got
leveling.
one kind of skyscrapers, ritzy, glitzy, glamour, wingsuit, grapple all over the place. Then we've got one that's a bit more grounded and plays a bit more like a familiar multiplayer play space. We love our high player count modes at Treyarch. We've taken inspiration from Fireteam. We've taken inspiration from Combined Arms. And we've got something really exciting for day 1.
Nice.
Really, really exciting stuff. We also have a new mode that we're going to be seeing live gameplay for today called Overload. What's that about?
Well, we're going to find out. Back to the studio.
Futuristic bong
My name is
camo.
Miles Ross. I'm here with Joanna, lead game designer on all things modes here in Black
That's a
Ops
good
7.
one.
So tell me about modes. What do you and your team do?
My team focuses on designing game modes here at Treyarch.
There's one mode that we would love to talk about, a brand new mode called Overload. What is that?
It's a 6v6 objective mode. You have 2 zones, they have 2 zones. Your goal is to secure the overload device and pick it up and capture it in one of the
They seem like they're really
zones.
pushing this mode.
Once you secure the device, you have an outline on you to indicate that you have the device. By bringing the device to one of the zones, your team gets 1 point. Your goal is to get 8 points to win the match. And it's been great working on this mode with our partners at Binox.
Seems like they're really
Top
pushing that
score,
mode.
does it respawn in a
I
set
wonder if
position
it'll
or
make
is
it into
random?
CDL.
An overload
Probably not.
device will
It looks
spawn
like
in one of those 3 locations.
Demolition and
Locations
CTF.
of each spawn is predetermined for each map.
Excellent. This sounds like a very competitive mode.
Oh yes, it is very competitive. It requires a lot of team coordinations and strategies.
Sick. Okay, when it comes to internal playtests, you know, are you guys going crazy? I mean, who's the goal scorer for you guys?
I would have to say I'm the one who tends to be the one picking up the objective and running the device. Mainly because I'm an objective player, and a lot of my team members like Matt Trons and Colin Overhaul, they are the slayers in my team. So they tend to clear my way, and so that I could capture the zone.
So the boys are allergic to the objective. Noted. Good to know. Are there anything within the sandbox of BO7, any new tacticals or anything fun you would recommend using in the mode?
I would suggest you equip the new Sight Grenade. It activates hallucination of enemies that are not there, and so when they shoot them, they just burst in red. It's fantastic.
So if I get hit by a sight grenade, I will hallucinate, see things that aren't really there.
Yes.
But I can engage with them, and my teammates just think I'm
What?
going crazy and shooting walls.
Yes, correct.
That's how I know I'm in trouble. This sounds so much fun. I cannot wait to get
A sight grenade is kind of a cool idea. I don't know how I feel about that though.
Can't wait to see y'all in the beta.
Thanks, Joanna. Back to you guys at next.
What's the viewership for the launch of BO7 compared to the Battlefield 1 7 months ago? I mean,
You
betas
can
don't.
play Overload in
Betas
the
are
beta.
different, man.
Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 7 beta starting in just 2 days on October 2nd.
I have no idea though. I don't
Plus, don't
really pay
forget to
attention to
jump
that
into
stuff.
the beta on day 2 of early access to experience a taste of zombies with survival.
I have a feeling the beta is
Preload
going to start
beta
tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
I have no info on that, by the way.
Remember, when you play the upcoming Black Ops 7 beta, you can earn all the new rewards in-game, usable in the beta and in Black Ops 7
That's kind of a cool
at
blueprint.
launch. If you plan on playing the Black Ops 7 beta on PC, you must have secure
How much do you guys want to bet?
2.0.
By the way, this is really important. If you play on PC, you have to enable TPM 2.0.
Ongoing effort by Team Ricochet to make.
But how much? I called this. I probably even tweeted about it. How much do you guys want to bet that there are going to be tons of people who have TPM 2.0 enabled, and then Black Ops or the game is unable to detect that it's enabled and just tells them they can't play? How much do you want to bet?
Future in this brand new mode, some historical nostalgia, kind of maybe leaning on some previous game modes, but something that is so dramatically unique. And with the new mode comes another new map.
Nice. This is the map that I am looking forward to.
Desert of Exposure.
Australian Desert looks like a
Take me through just this first half of the game that we're about
solar
to see here, Dream Crazy. What are we
solar
looking
farm.
at?
This map looks wild from a standpoint, but you really do have the ability to work to the sides. We have a suspended guild crate, which
See, that's
allows
cool.
jumping across ladders to gain higher vantage points, and then you have this like indoor control room, which kind of like acts as a node for
So we're
enclosed areas
playing the new
for
mode.
holding exits and entrances.
Absolutely the case. Again, some of the keys as we see Simp's team run away with an 8-1 victory. Here are the things that we just need to
Simp
point
and
to. You
Zuma
saw
on
it
the same
in
team.
opening video. The key
That's
is
not
to get
overpowered.
to 8 total points overall. That gets you a net win. But I think for those that are thinking more on
Mine
the
does that right
competitive
now. It says
structure,
TPM isn't enabled.
really the
Exactly.
mode is set up into be two different
Like, there's going to be a
halves. You get
gigantic
4
problem with
points in a
that. I already
particular
know.
half. That
I'm
immediately
calling it
ends
right
the
now.
half and you switch sides so that way you're not just sitting on
I
one
might
side
even
of the
clip
map the
that just
entire time.
because.
Exactly. It makes it a little bit more fair that way, switching the sides, and then of course, should we get there overtime, right? We'll talk about that there later.
We will. We will talk about that later. But that was just a small look at Exposure. We also have another new map for you to get a little bit more of a deep dive on.
Oh, show me Exposure,
and that
bro.
is Imprint. And this is really fun, and I didn't actually realize this until Brittany was talking about it.
This is cool.
As you run through some of the snow parts of the map, you actually leave footprints
That's
behind.
cool.
So not only is this a 3D printing-based facility, but Imprint also lends towards that other new mechanic of being able to see some of those snow footprints as you walk through.
Now I gotta ask her, do we hear the crunching? Does it really get that realistic? But that's something we've heard before. Hopping here on Imprint, this is also another one with an inner facility.
See, like,
right?
how could you be mad about that wall
A
jump?
lot of these fights
That was
in the
literally
center
nothing.
part of the map, and then also those hazardous
Ooh.
drops around the map.
Yo,
but
she's
also
kinda
an
nasty.
inclinator that lifts and control, lifts people up in those
Hit a little
upper
drop
zones,
shot.
snow zones.
Indeed the case. And this is also an overload mode that we're seeing at the moment. And another thing to point to, that overload device has 3 different spawn points, and you heard Joanna talking about it per map. They're set locations. But where it spawns may determine what exactly your setup and strategy is going to look
Yo, I
like.
kinda
as you
like
try
this
to
mode,
sort
I'm not
whether
gonna
that
lie.
be at the A or the B point. So really interesting
Hey, she needs to turn off weapon motion blur, though.
New game mode that I think, again, fuels that
If she
competitive
can.
spirit that we're all looking for.
Yeah, indeed.
What up, Nuggets?
Yeah, some of the spawn points and the fact that, again,
6v6
that it does
6v6
rotate
search for
around
COD.
the map, it really kind of just
Like
allows
Unity,
you to
thoughts?
set things up here. But an extra shout out here to Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast. Head to callofduty.com, callofduty.monsterenergy.com, excuse me, to see how you can earn bonus in-game rewards.
I'll tell you, I am a Monster fan.
Feeding my
I've been
monster
picking up
addiction.
That no sugar white monster, and yep, there are still beta rewards being pushed onto.
I already have like 5 of those cans collected.
Again, that
The white monster. I've been drinking a lot of G Fuel recently though.
Off the map with the device. Well, there's
trying to save myself some money.
Cheese in terms of possession. It'll just pop right back up to where you fell off the map. So
in the beta this weekend, yeah,
for
sure.
Tactic that can sometimes be used to give yourself a bit of a competitive advantage if you find yourself up like Stephanie's team.
I'm trying to really lock in on content though, so I don't know how. I don't know if I'm gonna stream or what. Today I'm gonna finalize my plan for the year, for the rest of the year.
So that really does force some of these
Just lock
players
in.
to, you know, really
I wanted to get some info from this today.
Absolutely the case. So again, keep your eye on it.
I'm excited to see some zombies, man. Black Ops 6 had really fun zombies.
Possession, rather, I should say, or if the enemy does, an outline will reveal your position. So it's something, again, to kind of keep in mind in terms of what am I actually doing? Where am I going? How's my team setting up around me? That level of intel gathering is constantly there as you're playing off of the objective. So that's not unfamiliar, I think, for a lot of modes in the past that our possession.
This could be a really cool mode for competitive. They don't like to.
You also see where exactly
The CDO players don't like to add things that are new to the game, so they probably won't adopt this mode. But this, to me, I think would be more fun than Control. They should have had you at the event. I had my time. I made it to the first 2 events. It was really cool. Hopefully we'll get the invite next year. We'll see.
How much time that we have before the sides are switched, or if should that need to happen. If we didn't already, I know we're kind of jumping into these games that they have started, but you can kind of see there does create an opportunity for teams to come back. Plus, with that Omni movement and utilizing it, how quickly they can get around.
And you also see just on the UI right here, Stephanie's able to find a nice 2-piece. That yellow outline revealing that, yep, she is indeed being hunted out. Can you get to the goal in time? Sure can. And another kill to go the way of Stephanie for a 6-2 edge in this particular game. Overload is looking solid. I'm loving it. Xfinity, if you are a partner or at least using them as a provider, Xfinity customers can get early access to
Dude, I've seen like 17
Let me say that
ads.
again for those that may not have heard me. If you have Xfinity, you get early access to Black Ops 7. Make sure you go and sign up though at
That's kind of a cool perk.
xfinity.com/rewards.
So if you guys have Xfinity, you can get a beta code.
Extra perks, streaks, equipment that we're seeing in the game here. We do see, you notice in Overload, EMPs being utilized as well. A victory comes in for Stephanie and her squad, 6-2.
What do you guys think of this mode?
That, right? EMPs being able.
Let's do another giveaway too. What do you guys think of this mode though? Type exclamation beta 3, exclamation beta 3. Exclamation beta 3 if you want to win a beta code.
Streaming partner of Call of Duty, Herman Miller. Check out the latest Embody gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Xfinity customers get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Visit.
Oh no. Did my internet just crash? I'm gonna mute that. Freaking ads, bro. No, my internet's good. Oh, why are they playing ads on this? If I was Call of Duty, I would literally tell Twitch no ads on my channel. Because they're already playing ads on their stream. And like you might miss, because like the ads are so random, you might miss something important. Two, one.
Warzone or co-op campaign, you're going to have a dedicated camo journey and some dope mastery.
Oh, that's a
camos
cool
to unlock.
gold.
Let's
Is that
take a look
gold?
Here, co-op. Molten gold.
Yes, these are co-op campaign master camos.
Literal drip. Molten camo. Molten
Oh,
gold.
I like
is
that
so
one.
good. Moonstone as well. This is awesome.
Might be one of my favorites. In the
Yeah,
game.
that one's cool.
The Treyarch weapons team has really pulled out all the stops with these
I don't like
mastery
that one.
camos in BO7.
Chroma Flux. I'm loving the sort of star details on the handguard as well. There's so much going on.
Guns look incredible.
Exclamation beta 3 if you guys want to enter the giveaway.
Progression works across every single mode for the first time. So you can earn this and still be leveling up 1 to 55. It is huge.
I don't know if I like that one.
I had to first look at the co-op campaign.
That
mastery
Chrome one
camos,
was really cool,
but
though.
We got to look at the multiplayer ones as well. I mean, I'm going to be playing all of these now. A wonderful time to be a COD player. But these are some of the multiplayer camos that we can be unlocking. Lawrence, Shattered Gold, talk to me.
Yeah, the 16 all new mastery camos. Here are the MP ones.
16.
Gold,
Oh, that one's cool.
Arclight. I don't know if we've ever had a shinier diamond.
This
in
one got
Call
a lot
Duty.
of cheers in the creator room.
Yeah, it did.
That's a real like
Yeah, that
Black Ops
one's
7
cool.
vibe for me.
So much creativity from the team to be able to pull these
I need a
off.
good yellow
This one's one of
camo
my
I can
favorites.
rock
I feel
all
like
year.
This one's gonna be slept on, but I'm saying it.
Tempest.
Oh, dude, this is great. And I love that you picked a
That's-
great weapon with a lot
that
of
is a cool
surface area
camo, but I
shots.
wouldn't
This
use
game is
it.
Very cool as well.
The drum mug.
And yeah, rounding it out with Singularity, our final multiplayer mastery camo. In true final mastery fashion, this thing will change when you shoot it.
Ooh.
So all 4 of our final masteries across the game have this dynamic nature to them.
Oh, that's cool.
Is just really awesome with
Not a huge fan of that, but it's nice.
High caliber guns for sure.
That is so fun. That is so cool. Well, Lawrence, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of camos. There's a lot of rewards. How do I keep track of all of these? Like, let's say I'm having a big session. I've unlocked a ton of stuff, but I was on, oh no, I spilt a beverage on the table and I looked away. Oh no, what did I unlock? Can I find out that?
Great question, Miles. Yeah, so we have a new feature in the game we call the reward feed.
The reward
Pop
feed.
open the reward feed from the menu panel, and it's got your history of all of your unlocks right there. So this persists across multiple games, multiple sessions. You can pull it up, see what you unlocked a few days ago, equip content from here, investigate, to dig into challenge screens and things like that, and really going to help players keep track of all this stuff.
All right,
There's a
I'm going to
lot
pick the winner.
earn
That
in
helps a lot.
BO7.
And that was
So
everything.
nice.
from
Mr.
stickers to
Cam.
attachments to weapons.
Everything, and you can equip straight from it.
Mr. Cam, shoot me a DM,
Now,
brother.
Lawrence, season 1 is coming in hot right after launch, and it sounds like with weekly challenges returning, there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, weekly challenges keep the game fresh each week of the season. So the way this works, each week of the season, we're going to have a new piece of gameplay content to unlock for use in your loadouts. This isn't just attachments. We have weapons. We have score
Congrats,
streaks
Cam.
in this system. Complete enough challenges, and you'll unlock that week's reward with challenges for all 4 modes. So
Discord will
optionally
work,
connected
Cam.
game, you can complete these challenges in co-op, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Oh, and did we mention it's got camos? 2 camos.
And score streaks.
And
Score streaks, all kinds of functional gear.
Animated camo every season available in this system. We also have another camo if you complete half of the weeks in the season. So a lot up for grabs in our weeklies.
There's a lot. They're going hard on camos, man.
It's going to be insane. Of course, we also have to show some love to our Call of Duty esports fam. The World Series of Warzone is live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific, and we also have some really awesome CDL season planned, and with some full details being released in just a few short weeks. I can say for now, friends, get ready for the CDL to return in early December. Yale, ranked play is now on the tip of my tongue after talking about the COD League. Where can we get that?
So season 1 is
we're
early
bringing
December.
A ton of content at launch. Season 1, big thing for us is just making sure we have the best ranked experience possible. Ranked play is coming in season 2. We've already been playing with a bunch of pros.
Leonard
Everyone's
Fournette.
getting excited. So much gear. And Lawrence, there's a couple also feature additions to that for people to explore.
A couple things we can mention today. We're bringing back placement matches to get players closer to your rank faster.
Right.
And we know players want surprise camos.
Whoa!
And so we're doing ranked camos each and every season. So
Dude, does anybody know the Nelk boys? That developer looked like Steiny.
Ranked play coming to multiplayer in
I don't
season
watch
2.
them for the record,
Now,
but
speaking of the live seasons, I've heard it said that season 1 is going to be the biggest season in Black Ops history in terms of content. Yale, can you confirm?
So we are absolutely bringing it on this game. This is from launch to the end of season 1. We will have 7 multiplayer maps. 6 of those multiplayer maps are full 6v6.
Goodness.
This is the most we've ever done.
7?
you can expect so much of it.
7 maps in season 1.
Mix of some fan favorites returning from Black Ops 2, but also those brand new maps.
Dude, that's gigantic. That's literally like 3 times what we normally
Doesn't
get.
even count what we're bringing to zombies in season 1.
That's right. 3 maps in zombies. So obviously you're going to see some of that here. But in season 1, we're bringing 3 new maps.
The Warzone map we're gonna get.
Here, but every year there is one Black Ops map. Because you're talking about them, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without it. So Yale, I gotta ask.
I think some of our fans may have a guess on what this is. Absolutely, Nuketown is coming back.
Let's go.
Harkening back to some of the love for Black Ops 2.
Are they about to show it?
It is awesome. Nuketown 2025 looks incredible. All the new tech that we have, just it's a banger.
The
it always
colors
is.
are popping.
It is super fun.
Let's go.
And we're excited for people to get to see this shortly after launch.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Let's go.
obviously, like with the
That's the one
VO2
thing I knew they were
fans
gonna
out there,
talk
I
about
think
today
we're
at some
gonna be
point.
really excited about this version of Nuketown. So shortly after launch.
Shortly after launch, indeed. Well, fortunately, folks, we can all get our hands on Black Ops 7 multiplayer in the
W.
beta this week.
WW.
I cannot wait to play with some of my friends. Full disclaimer, you know exactly who you are.
Lawrence, Yale, thank you so much. Coming up at next, we are getting a look at Zombies live gameplay on the brand new map, Ashes of the Damned. Stay tuned.
Let's go. No. DMCA. They gotta warn me on that, bro. I'm gonna get demonetized just from that little smidgen. Giving future 80s, but love it. Yeah, the Nuketown definitely looks different. Like compared to the rest of the game, I think I'd rather them do a 2035 version of Nuketown, but that's okay.
Partner, Call of Duty. Hamilton.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go into zombies, and then probably an hour of that, and then Warzone. So hopefully we get to see the new Warzone map.
On November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop.
That's what I'm really looking forward to is Warzone.
Unleash the beast with the official
Look at you,
energy
Cape.
drink of Call of Duty. You're invited.
All right, let's do another beta code. Another beta code. You guys know the drill. Type exclamation beta 4. Exclamation beta 4. Beta 4. If you guys haven't already, also make sure you leave a like on the stream. It might increase your odds to win. I don't know. We'll see.
Back to Call of Duty next, where we are moments away from getting hands-on with Black Ops 7 Zombies. But things are getting a little scary. It is our very own survival map. Look at this.
This is kind of scary. I love what they're doing with this. If you like the stream, it will increase your chances to win a beta code.
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass.
Let the carnage begin.
Sorry. I gotta mute that. That song makes me think Iron Man, though. Reclaim your souls. Is that the Pack-a-Punch machine? Is the Pack-a-Punch machine on the truck? That's kind of cool. They've never done that before, have they? Mobile pack-a-punch machine. Wisp T. Was that a new perk? I'm not a huge zombies guy, so I don't know much about zombies. I just think I'm an enjoyer of zombies. I think zombies is cool. Oh no, that wasn't the pack-a-punch machine. That was a wonder weapon. The truck is a wonder weapon? That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna choose a winner. Mike, Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. Shoot me a DM, brother. Preferably Discord.
Might I say, welcome to the party.
You might.
Like our old friend Richtofen.
Yes.
Welcome to the Dark Ether as well.
It's time. But we're talking
Best coach in the world. Thank you,
about
man.
Black Ops 7
Thank you.
Zombies. And Zombies reveal was massive, Kevin. So let's just start out big picture. How did the team think about building the Zombies experience for Black Ops 7?
This camera is not
so
great.
Ashes of the Dam really just represents what we want to do with zombies this year. Just as we, the player, have been sent into the Dark Ether, this map is a Bermuda Triangle where all these locations, and it's the biggest round-based zombies map we've ever made. Every single one of these locations has been sent into the Dark Ether in various time periods, and each one has a unique story and atmosphere. And what was so important with this map was kind of looking back at Transit in Black Ops 2.
Right.
And something very unique about that map was bringing real consequence to moving from location to location because you had these extremely dangerous roads between. And so it's a real decision as a squad. You don't want to just go out in those roads. You want to move together.
Yeah.
And so today what the players are going to be playing here is a smaller part of the map. We want to preserve most of the experience for everyone at home on launch day. So what's going to happen is at 30 minutes, we're going to trigger exfil automatically at the next round. And everyone at that point, try to get out alive.
And no main quest.
No main
quest is turned off,
All
so
the
no
quest
spoilers.
stuff is turned off.
No spoilers.
There's
no
still
nothing.
plenty to experience today in this map.
Awesome stuff. And just a taste of the zombies. We've talked a little bit about Ashes of the Damned. Let's take a journey now inside the map. Hopefully our creators are prepared for what's about to come their way. Look at this, once again, descending deeper into this absolutely incredible map, guys. It's glorious to look at. A little surprise as well. I wonder if our creators are
We
locked
got some
in.
help on the way here.
Are they going to see it? Are they going to notice? Oh, I see the lights already. Here she comes. Oh, it's the Wunder vehicle to the rescue.
That's old Tessie for ya.
All right, next code giveaway, exclamation beta 5, exclamation beta 5.
Get in the real thing.
Type exclamation beta 5.
Wonder weapon on the top. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've been so excited about this map, and I'm so glad it's finally out there. We can talk about it. It's in the hands of our creators. So the live gameplay is kicking off. It's time to hop in. Let's take a look. Okay, so Steve, where are we at? We're seeing somebody, Mama K's getting in Tessie right here, I think, at Janus Towers.
They're starting off at Janus Towers. It's transitioned from Black Ops 6 to here. They're going to have to get the Wonder Vehicle running. They're going to try to get to either the farm or Blackwater Lake. When they're there, they're going to experience some horrors. This is a creepy map. The
Yeah, this map is
farm
really
just
creepy.
Terrifying. I love the barn there. There's like bodies hanging. The corpses are swimming.
Oh, that's
They can
cool.
break their arms off, fall down and chase you. Well, now they're in the fog.
You took
They're on
no
it.
time to get in Tessie and start
Like,
going to the roads between.
Just look at this and then think about Battlefield. Like, comparing Battlefield to Call of Duty is
So those are the Ravagers. and
literally
you can see
apples
those
to
gremlins, and they love being in the
broccoli.
fog, and they just took
Like, they're
care of
just
Tessie
not-
already.
they're just not
really
even the
good at
same game.
jumping on and just starting to just tear it to pieces.
This is
Hopefully
cool.
she gets out of there because it gets really hectic. So.
I was about to ask you, so obviously in these spaces between the locations on Ashes of the Damned, now you can
She playing mouse and
get
keyboard,
out
I
of the
respect
Wonder
it.
Vehicle, But Steve, should you get out of the Wonder Vehicle?
Well, we call this the fog. These roads.
By the way, if you guys spam the, I've noticed.
The round rules are not the same as regular rules here. So zombies.
If you guys spam it, it will remove your name. So don't spam.
Actually, just poof into like dust and can reform, right? So you have to just try your best to get through there. You gotta run. You gotta fix.
You only gotta do it
really
once.
quickly and get out of there because you're not gonna be getting points. You're not gonna be getting drops or power ups. So keep on, make it through.
So we're obviously seeing the Wonder Vehicle there, but we need this. This map is so big that we need a vehicle.
Oh, the
to
pack a
get
punch is
around
on
it
it.
and
Okay.
drive between each of the areas. Kevin, what does it mean to have old Tessie in RBZ?
Yeah, so this is a true Wonder Vehicle, and we call it the 5th member of the squad because
The 5th member of the squad. I like
Your
that.
success in this map. We just saw you absolutely need her to get from place to place, but even beyond that, you're going to be powering her up and upgrading her.
See, that's cool.
Initially, you'll find
That's a new thing about zombies that I like.
But the first thing you do is find a familiar bus driver's head in the starting area and install it in the dashboard of Tessie. So now you've got to get a bit of a automated repair and some personality as well.
That's cool,
And
man.
from there, I think we'll see a lot of that today is getting the Pack-a-Punch. You're eventually going to get to Ashwood and find a disrepaired Pack-a-Punch, and you're going to take that jet thruster, put it in the back of Tessie, give it a boost jump, as well as, for the first time ever, giving yourself a mobile Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing Mama K like she's loving the map right now. She's looking up. What a moody, lighting situation you have throughout.
Yes. There's a lot of atmosphere in this map. It's very creepy. Each
This is
space
cool.
is just very unique.
So what is the name of this?
They honestly killed it with this map, I think.
This is Blackwater Lake. It's this old cabin that's been transported here, just as everything else. This is really
Can't
good
fool
for
me,
your
it's a
triangle
Toyota
type area,
pickup.
So all manner of
It's
places
Tacoma,
from
dude.
all over can show up here, and it's just cool. The really cool thing too you'll see is there's.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. Also, leaving a like will increase your chances to win a beta code.
Stuff in Janus, you'll see Janus Tower security and employees there. So it's really cool detail.
Okay, so we're back in Tessie. Steve, what are some of the upgrades? What are some of the other upgrades that you can make?
I'm honestly surprised it took them this long to do
Upgrade is one of
vehicles.
my favorites. So you're increasing the durability of the vehicle there, which really helps. It actually is chomping through zombies as you're driving through them. The beam attack is super powerful. It just blasts through.
Oh,
cuts
we got
through your
Scump,
enemies.
Scump,
It's
Shotzi,
great. There's
Hex.
also the DG2 turret, which we just saw. Super helpful. You get a player on top of there, help clear the hordes ahead of you. It's electric attack and chain to other enemies. It's really powerful, really awesome.
Kevin, this doesn't look like the cabin anymore.
No, so we're back. We're over at Van Dorn Farm. So right off the bat, you can get to go.
Mr.
go left or
Richard.
right, and this is the other path. And somebody got
Mr.
lucky
Richard.
and got a ray gun around
Congratulations.
6, which is awesome.
And it's Scump, so that can only go one way.
He's a lucky boy.
So this is, lovingly referred to on
If you guys
our
are wondering
team
what I'm
as
doing,
the
just taking
murder barn.
screenshots.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about what's going on here.
So the Van Dorn family, they got to the Dark Ether here. They're just a murder family. They're crazy. They took out everybody. You see the bodies hanging here. Some of them are still wriggling around and moving. These zombies can
Got a
break
ray gun
break
already?
their heads off, jump down and chase after you. So it's just super cool horror vibes in there. It's terrifying. I love it.
So
This is who they need to
someone
have
just
pulled
got
up.
to Ashwood, and they're upgrading the Tessie with the Pack-a-Punch here. So they've already gotten the power up, and Ashwood is kind of our central.
Leave it to Noah,
location.
Jay.
It's this 1800s kind of western town that was just dropped in this place, and it's kind of right on top of this chasm. So if you look,
Why do they have
up,
health
there's this
bars on the
massive
zombies?
bridge,
Like,
with the generator. It's just a really cool space. A lot of verticality. Combat roll actually is really
Got the
useful in this
Peacekeeper
place.
already.
Just be able be able to jump off that bridge and just roll right over to Tessie at the garage.
You got any augments for that?
Yeah, Flopper totally supports combat roll. So
It's great you got to think about wall jumping as well as rolling now. There's a lot of flopping going on.
yeah, there is. There's a lot of opportunities for some purple explosions.
But before we get
Can you wall
far
jump
on
in
Ashes of the
zombies?
Damned, this is such a big map. I want to throw it back to Treyarch so we can learn.
I'm gonna stand up for a minute, chat. I've been sitting down all day.
I'm joined by Anthony, senior lead designer on zombies here at Treyarch. So welcome. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm very ready. I'm very excited. We've got to talk about the all-new, massive round-based zombie map, Ashes of the Damned. Tell me everything.
Yeah, Ashes of the Damned is one of our biggest maps ever. It's around the studio. We like to call it a kind of Bermuda Triangle of these varied locations that have been host to terrible events that have caused them to be pulled into the dark ether.
Bad things happening all over the place, and now they're all in one central location for us to play with. Yeah. It sounds perfect. Okay, so there are many locations that we're sort of dealing with and we can talk about on this map, but where do we start?
So you'll start outside of Janice Towers, but you're definitely not in West Virginia anymore. This is a dark, ruined version of what we saw at the end of Black Ops 6. The upheaval and destruction around you really drives this home and sets the tone for what's in store. From there, you'll have two choices. One road
They
leads
keep
to
showing
Vanmore
them
Farm,
shooting the
the
sign.
other
That's
leads
got to
to
have
Blackwater
something to
Lake
do with
Cabin.
something.
Okay, choose your own adventure. Let's go to Farm.
Van Dorn Farm is an homage to Transit Farm ripped straight out of a horror movie. This was the home of a murderous family, complete with an underground kill bunker and a barn lined with their unfortunate victims hanging from the rafters.
Extremely spooky. Okay, if we go back, let's head to the cabin. What have we got there?
Yeah, Blackwater Lake Cabin is where a
Tattooed
famed
hair
horror
goes hard.
director drowned his lead actress, believing her death would birth the ultimate terror. But as it so happened, the lake had other ideas.
Okay, Anthony, I appreciate you not giving away too much. There's spoiler-free territory here. What's beyond the cabin, though?
Regardless of which of these paths you take, you'll end up in the fractured southern Georgia town of Ashwood. And this is the central location of the map. Ashwood was the site of a massacre, and cracking the veil, pulling the town into the dark ether.
Oh, this is cool. Every location has such a unique sort of story piece to it.
Yeah.
And there's so much storytelling going on. What does this mean, though, that we are trapped in the dark ether?
This is super exciting because
Zombies is
anything goes in
cool,
the dark
man.
ether, and we
It's
get
like
to go to some
just
truly
watching this
incredible
was making me
places
want to play
throughout our seasons
zombies.
as a result. We're coming out strong with Ashes of the Dam. We've got a Wonder Vehicle. We've got a moody vibe. And we know that this map will
Like,
deliver
this is a mode that
atmospheric
Call of
experience that
Duty
Zombies fans have been asking for.
crushes.
It sounds absolutely brilliant. It looks brilliant. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Thank you so much, mate. We've got more Zombies gameplay coming up. We sure do, Miles. Guys, a new Zombies map means that we've got to see some new monsters. We got a little taste, but I mean, what else are we looking out for in the dark ether?
Yeah, so but just going back to those Ravagers, you saw them like tearing Tessie apart. They're just little jerks. Any loot that drops, they'll immediately gravitate toward and try to eat. So you want to, little loot pigs, you want to stop them. And, they hang out in the fog normally, but in the special rounds, the fog rolls in. And that gets really intense when these guys are all coming in at farm or any of these locations.
Speaking of intense, we have the Zersa here. This thing is massive. It's terrifying.
That
it's
is
wet
scary.
and slimy. It has beehives on it that actually can detach, fly at you, and attack you with zombies, right?
Yes.
These also reveal weak points on it. You can shoot those and go for the critical damage
Bro,
there.
what?
But I mean, this thing is tough. The car
Zombies?
can't even
That's so
smash
corny.
through it. I mean, it's formidable.
Who thought of that, bro? How did that make it to How did that make it to final product?
You just keep trying to run away from him, and he's unrelenting.
Yeah, unrelenting is a good way to put it. But also, we got to have a moment for the zombies because, we love a pun on this show.
Yep. Yeah, we just had to do it.
Mike, my
Because
Discord
if you go
name
inside
should
the
be
building,
Bubberger.
He might not be able to get in there, but the zombies will definitely be able to get in there.
Yeah. Now, something else
Discord
I've been
name
dying to
should be
talk about,
Berger.
and we saw a little bit about this during our zombies reveal, is the debut of a new version of some familiar faces. I am, of course, talking about the original crew with a new look.
That's right. So this is our iconic crew, the original crew, but this is the Dark Ether version.
that J-God?
Returning is the original voice cast, so Steve Bloom, Fred Tatasciore, and Nolan North, and we're going to be premiering Nelson Lee as Takio this game. And so while you might recognize the crew and their personalities, they have different backstories and a different reason why they're here that we're going to discover throughout the year.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Super cool. I also see some, more familiar faces. The OG crew won't be facing the dark ether alone. Steve, what other characters are joining them?
Well, we have returning from Black Ops 6, Maya, Weaver, Carver, and Gray will be here too, as you've seen in the
I
Reckoning.
don't know who any of those
They
people are.
Mysteriously vanished. They show up here now. They're in the dark ether. They're meeting up with the original crew here, and their souls are drained. They're going to have to all work together here to escape, right? So it's really cool that there's 8 operators you can choose from to get really good dialogue all together, all the different combinations. It's amazing.
I feel like narratively that's going to be just so fun because I'm thinking about how incredible some of the lines are. The writing's always on point.
Yeah, that's a good point, Snyder.
Just how they're going to interact together, I'm like,
yeah,
we'll be making some new friends.
Find a new thing to complain about.
Dolphin and Gray are both scientists, but very different.
There's
kinds
one
of
thing that is
scientists.
consistent. One thing that is consistent across every community of Call of Duty, whether it's multiplayer, zombies, DMZ, or Warzone, is they all complain.
to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 7 beta starting on October.
All right, beta code giveaway.
Don't forget
Type
to
beta
jump
6
into the
exclamation
beta,
beta
get to early
6
access. That's when you
exclamation
will
beta
experience
6.
a
Do not
taste,
spam it.
of zombies. Preload the beta starting tomorrow. Also, this is a fun one. The
And then I'll leave the rest of the codes. I have probably 2 or 3 more after that. The rest of the codes will be zombie or
Black
Warzone.
Ops 7 beta ends, and you'll unlock a monstrous amount of gobblegums. The
During
pack
the Warzone.
includes 1 of every rare, epic, and legendary gobblegum. That's 9 rares, that's 9 epics, and it is 10 legendaries, plus 3 perkaholics. Use them in Black Ops 6 starting tomorrow. And don't forget, once you pre-order, make sure you log into Call of Duty before the end of the open beta.
Leaving
on
a like will
October
increase
8th
your chances.
to claim this pack. Christopher Puckett, you've got some more.
Beta starts
gobblegum
tomorrow?
news,
No, it
don't
should
you,
start.
sir?
It's supposed to start on the 2nd, but I think it's
got
going to start
the
tomorrow.
Gobblegum mini dispenser replica.
Oh, that's cool.
It works. It's functioning. That's right. And for all those Call of Duty collector fans out there, now available for pre-order.
You can buy
it's
that?
The new Gobblegum replica dispenser that you could have on your desk. All fans who grab one of these for their collection will also get a Gobblegum machine.
Yo, I kinda
weapon
want
charm
that.
gift with the purchase, and this will be the perfect shelf companion for your Wunderwaffel that you picked up last year at Next. Amazing stuff coming out of our crew, and it is more than just a display piece. This is a working die-cast metal replica standing 12 inches tall. It can be loaded
I kinda
with
want that.
standard gumballs, adding an interactive touch to your collection.
He kept saying
With
tomorrow,
Black
did he?
Ops 7 launch around the corner comes a new
Oh.
chapter in the Zombies story. The perfect time
Uh-oh.
to grab a new addition to your Call of Duty collection. Only available on shop.callofduty.com.
All right, chat. Before Warzone starts, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Win it right
Okay.
now. You got no money? No problem. Head on over to X and post with the hashtags on your
Actually, let me
screen,
see.
and you'll be entered to win one of the 3
Because I don't want them to play a Warzone trailer while I'm gone.
Simply use the QR code on your screen. It'll take you directly to the post. Easy stuff. Now, let's listen in on how our creators are enjoying this massive map.
All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Exclamation beta 6 if you want a code for the beta. Do not spam it, though. Be right back.
Alright, let's spin the box again. If we can get the ray gun or something, that'd be huge.
I know you possess good power. I want it.
Okay, SMG.
For once, I am not underwhelmed. I am whelmed.
Okay, should we open this up? Kind of intrigued. And also, there's a bin? What is that?
The camo with the map, the purple in the back, it looks so good. Look at that. Yo! It looks so good. All right, let's keep driving.
Okay, we're just coming out of gameplay there, and I have to mention something because we saw one of the first pack camo there on Mama K's stream.
Yeah, looks awesome. One of our best packs, I think, in years.
Awesome. Not the first new thing, though, that we've seen. Something I don't think we haven't seen just yet, though, but it's a brand new perk, Kevin.
Yes.
Wisp Tea. What is that?
So Wisp Tea is you're trapped here, you need some friends, you need some allies wherever you can get them.
We're not
There's
picky.
a lot of these wisps around, and this perk is all about kind of gaining control of one. And so once you have it, you have an ally. And once you shoot enough zombies, you'll summon this wisp, and it will help you kill zombies, but then you can augment it to do all sorts of things. So if you want to be a little bit more defensive, you can make it help revive you. If you go down, if you're playing solo, it's a great ally to have. What's really cool about these wisps is when you augment them, they get different masks and different colors. So it's just very, very playful and a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. I'm excited to see those. And you know what else is new? We got a brand new ammo mod coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies at launch. Steve, what are we working with?
We have fireworks returning from Black Ops 3, but wait, it's improved. So now it's gonna proc and home in on enemies with these rockets it's shooting, which it never did before. And there's also some really great augments like you're seeing here. It'll launch multiple ones, it spin around, take out anything in the area. It's a really good large area of effect here. Great for this map because there's some giant spaces here.
This looks so cool. The particle effects are going wild as well.
Yeah.
In terms of out of the stuff that's returning, what players can expect, the toxic growth field upgrade is back. How's this going to work with this environment, with this huge environment that we're in?
Yeah, so toxic growth is one of my favorite field upgrades. It's from Cold War, and it's all about creating an area of denial. And I think, you know, immediately it can serve as blocking down one of the pathways for zombies, which is critical, right? Like being able to just say, I don't have to worry about zombies coming from that doorway for a while is
I might
clutch.
be safe here for a short period of time. Yeah.
But you can use it all sorts of ways, right? You can plant it down if you want to revive someone. As long as you're in it, you know, all the zombies are coming at you and getting taken out. And then obviously this can be augmented as well. It can get bigger.
I'm back.
Brain rot zombies. It can do all sorts of cool stuff.
Whoa. Well, speaking of augments, there's some big news because all of the research that we did in
Austin
Black Ops
Farmer.
6 on augments with the Black Ops 6 crew, it's coming with us to Black
Austin
Ops
Farmer,
7, right?
congrats.
That's right. It's not like you forgot what you did.
Yeah.
And now that we're in here, we're unlocking additional, you know, branches of science.
Yeah, new
So
science.
We're expanding the.
You guys are gonna have to reach
so
to
you can
me,
actually
reach out to me either on Discord, Twitter, or my email.
And you can
But I
even
have screenshots of your names and
unlock
stuff.
an additional second miner slot.
Whoa.
So in total, 192 augments to experiment with, and a lot of these are pretty big, like game changers with some of the older content. So like stamina up, you can fire while sprinting. You know, there's a Vulture Aid augment that automatically applies armor plates to your armor, so you don't have to manually plate.
I'm so excited about that one.
One of my
That and
favorites.
Man, automatic plating?
Is Ether Shroud. Is you create an after image that is like serves as a decoy, so all the zombies attack that while you kind of regather and kind of, you know, re-equip and shoot them.
That is awesome.
Wisp
oh my gosh, so
tea.
much choice. We have to be seeing some new stuff. You know, we've seen the trailer, we've seen a hint of what may be a new wonder weapon, gentlemen. Let's take a look at the Necrofluid Gauntlet. Steve, what the hell is this?
That's a perfect question.
What is this?
Great question. Yeah, this is an awesome weapon, new wonder weapon for the map here. It is this weapon
that's
of
sick,
unknown
bro.
origin. It showed up in the dark ether here as well. We don't know where it comes from, but you can harness the powers of it here. It has a great melee attack with the claws on it.
The fact
but
that
it
this
also
exists-
harnesses this black viscous
this
liquid here
exists in the same world that multiplayer in Warzone exists is
It goes
cool.
through enemies. You can recall that back as you're doing that. It'll actually also pull in items, power-ups, and damage enemies on the way. But it also refills the ammo into the weapon, which is completely amazing, right? It's really fun.
It's like if you manage it well, you're never going to run out of ammo.
Exactly.
That is awesome. That is really cool.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out where it came from or how it got there. I'm excited to use it either way. But in addition to round-based zombies,
Ah, shit.
we're also
I didn't
bringing
mean to type that
survival
chat. I was
maps
just getting ready for
back
later.
from Black Ops 2. So last week we went to Treyarch to learn about what's headed to survival.
Anthony, welcome back. Let's talk about survival maps. We mentioned Van Dorn Farm earlier.
I didn't mean to
and
type
this
that.
is the first
My
survival
fault.
map coming to the game, and it's the first time Treyarch is bringing survival to zombies since Black Ops 2.
Yeah, no problem, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. Van Dorn Farms from Ashes to Damnable.
No
be our
problem,
first
brother.
Survival map of many.
All these codes come from COD, by the way,
Map
chat.
is all about
I
staying
gotta make sure I
alive
say
with
that.
what you've got. No main quest, no frills. You'll be
I
able
think you have to
play it
redeem
during
them on
beta,
like
and you can
callofduty.com or
expect more
something.
survival
I don't
locations
remember
based
exactly
on
how you do it.
round-based
But
maps coming post-launch.
Wow. Okay, cool. So confirming we will get more of these post-launch.
All right, see you later, Bailey.
Sounds like the perfect option for people who
we got Warzone coming up soon,
maybe
chat.
vibe with friends before jumping
I don't
in
know
the main
exactly
event.
when, but
Yeah, exactly. And while survival isn't as forgiving as directed mode, which is also returning, it's still a quick and easy way to jump straight into some zombies action. Of course, we'll still have our standard mode, and we're adding a new curse mode that'll make zombies even deeper and more challenging for our hardcore players. Sprinkle in some Dead Ops Arcade 4 on top of that, and we'll just have a huge experience for our players.
It sounds like a lot to play, and we cannot wait. Anthony, thank you so much. Back to the show. Plenty to
Dead Ops
digest
is
there.
going to be fun again.
It's
I
so
always
much
loved
to
playing
digest,
that
Miles.
back
It
in the
was
day.
a true pleasure getting to sit down with Anthony to talk about survival maps. Steve, what is the team most excited about? There's so much that you've put into this, but what's top of the list?
The survival maps, it's awesome because you can just jump right in there and play. There's the pack-a-punch is there, the Wonder Fizz is there. You got everything you need to survive.
COD
There's no
mobile
quest, so
update.
you can just have a really great
They
experience.
better not do COD Mobile
and
before
just
Warzone. Save COD
enjoy
Mobile
it,
for
yeah.
last, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it
Don't
just
make
very
me
much
sit
like
through all
Liberty
that.
Falls from Black Ops 6. Like, there's some nights where you don't want to think too hard.
Yeah,
you
just want some action.
you just want to try to get to high rounds, and this is what the mode is all about. And what's interesting is it's not a lot of work to just get set up. You have that success, but it's actually pretty hard to get to high rounds because they're so small. You can't just take a zip line or a jump pad out of there. it gets pretty hairy pretty fast.
Crazy to me that Noah J still
Really,
plays mouse
really
and key.
intense. I just love what I heard quickly there from Noah J. He has the fireworks equipped. He straight away was like, wow, these are so pretty.
And it looks amazing.
Did he just change his field upgrade mid-game?
Fireworks.
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
I want to ask, is there a round cap in beta?
There is, well, only that it gets to 999, and so I kind of challenge anyone out there playing in the beta, how far can you get in the time that you have? Can you get up there? We'll see.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Tag us.
If the game doesn't, never mind.
I want to see it.
Never mind. Not gonna say it.
But Yale mentioned it earlier today, but Black Ops 7 is going to have a massive Season 1 with the Treyarch team adding 2 new survival
I don't want to be
maps
negative.
and 1 round-based maps in Season 1.
Yeah, which is huge. And that new round-based map coming in Season 1 is, I think, one of my favorites of
I was
all
hoping
time.
you would say that because I'm very excited about it, but I'm excited you're excited.
I will describe it as very...
I'm excited. You're excited. No, I'm excited. You're excited that I'm excited.
Will with that.
Okie dokie then.
Zip action here from Noah. Okay, well, Kevin, there's more to talk about here. There's also cursed mode. This sounds like something that sort of long-time fans are going to be, really excited to play and they're going to love.
Yeah, so last game we introduced directed mode for more casual experience for fans to experience the story. This year, Cursed Mode is all about engaging our most hardcore players. They're seeking challenge, and it just immediately, we're not going to tell you how to unlock this on day one, but I'm sure our audience will find it very fast. And as soon as you get into Cursed Mode, you're going to immediately feel the difference. We're bringing back the classic point system, which is more complex, but you're going to need that because this is going to get a lot harder. You're only going to start with a pistol and no minimap. And so
Pistol and no
this
minimap.
mode is
Oh,
it's
that's
about discovery.
huge.
And you're trying to find these relics within the mode, and once you find them and unlock them, they apply additional difficulty modifiers to the mode. So you can actually disable things like ammo crates or limit yourself to 4 perks within a match.
Oh,
You
that's
start to
pretty
tier
cool.
up. Like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely bragging rights, but we also reward you in a variety of ways.
That's really cool.
And then
See, this is like the opposite of casual mode.
Once you get to tier 1,
This
you're
is
actually
like,
gonna unlock
hey,
the ability to just
we
purchase
know you
gold
love
armor
this
in the mode,
game.
which
Let's
just
make it even better
automatically
for you.
generates your
See, that's
points.
cool.
So along the way, you're making the mode
I
so much
respect that.
harder and facing new challenge, but you're also getting a couple tools to help you out.
That's cool.
So
It sounds really
Instead of let's make the game as easy as
Can I
possible so you spend money.
complete the main quest in Cursed at launch?
Absolutely. The mode is all about kind of going back and trying to complete the main quest again at these higher difficulties and getting additional rewards.
Man, I can't wait to hear about Warzone.
There's a lot to play here.
Is this the garage in Ashwood?
That was.
Okay.
That was the garage in
So
Ashwood.
what are we doing there? Is that kind of like Tessie's spot?
That's the main place you're going to upgrade Tessie. It's got a way to warp Tessie back to there. If she breaks down, you want to brave the fog, just get there, pay the price, Tessie will be there. Tessie auto regenerates there. You can also actually pay to warp into Tessie there. So if your friends have Tessie on the other side of the map,
that's cool.
For a small fee, you can be there with them.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
it seems
cool,
so,
man.
It's a big map. There's lots to do, lots to traverse. It's really nice that we've got different options to get back in the action quickly. And yeah, if Tessie goes down, God forbid.
You also have jump pads in the level. So as you're driving through and unlocking these new
That's really
destinations,
cool, man.
there's alternate ways to quickly travel back and forth.
New map alert,
So you
Ashika
don't
Island
have to just
futuristic.
use
What?
Tessie sometimes.
All right, I've heard there are some juicy new zombies mastery camos coming to Black Ops 7. Kevin, let's take a look at what we got.
Are you lying to me, drummer?
So first up, we got Golden Dragon.
I haven't checked Twitter
which
at all
is,
today.
very
There's probably some
scaly and
leaks.
Very, very shiny.
That's cool.
Very beautiful.
That's very
looking
cool.
great off that Aurora Borealis skybox. So Bloodstone, incredible looking. Doomsteel, I think this is my favorite. Look at all the like clockwork and the intricacy there. I think Lauren said earlier, but the weapons team just continues to outdo themselves. And then our final camo is Infestation, which I think just looks incredible, and it very much ties in with our Necrofluid Gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The vibe of the map.
It's very.
I heard Lawrence call
You
this
scared me,
camo,
drummer. You
and I
scared
quote,
me.
Absolutely disgusting.
And I would agree.
Not Ask Chica Island, bro.
Best zombies way possible, but
Ooh. All right, I'll
Why does Hex?
put this
I was about to say, why does he only have a
towards
pistol?
the end of their allotted time here on Ashes of the Damned. I mean, is there any? I don't know. Is there any other sort of fun things that you guys are allowed to share? And still,
I mean,
Alright, I'm sitting back down.
I would like some more tips about the fog, right? So
Fog
Steve talked
sounds
about the
horrible.
fog.
The fog actually does have some investigation there. There is gameplay to uncover. I mean, right now we don't have quests and things and side quests on, but you're gonna want to explore there. But you have to be prepared to really fight, right? Have a self-revive maybe, right? Have some perks with you. Have your gun upgraded because it's a challenge, right?
So yeah, explore the fog at your own risk, but there are some potentially some rewards.
It's your own peril. Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's our bear. The Zursa.
And there's an effect on your screen when Zursa hits you. It's like a scratch mark.
Yeah.
The bleed effect.
Yeah. That'll actually shut down your auto healing.
Oh.
So it gets really scary if you get swiped like that, because
Don't panic.
You're gonna have to.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Just
No,
keep
dude.
running.
Ashika Island was
So
terrible.
Noah just knocked off one of the beehives.
That map
there.
was so
It
bad.
creates a little area. Now you have to still take that out once it's dislodged from.
Hands down, my least favorite map in Warzone ever.
I didn't realize how big Zursa is compared to your player. That's also terrifying. Not to
And it's
mention
not
the
close
speed,
either.
Ranged attack as well.
I think Ashika Island was a terrible map.
It's the Uzi Hunt.
And I know that like I've seen voting polls of like audience for whatever reason, like whenever there's a poll and Ashika Island is on it, people vote for Ashika Island, which makes no sense to me. I think objectively that map just had terrible design and it looked awful. And it was depressing to play. It had no colors.
So the whole map is a figure eight.
I have a very strong
and,
opinion on the
Ashwood's
map.
at the middle of that. So it's just this kind of nice, regathering location, and having the garage there for Tessie is part of that.
Yes, exactly. It's a very easy, fast travel jump to get to.
Did you like Area 99?
To have access to the garage, to have access to.
I enjoyed it.
Things in the map, really centralized here.
I wouldn't say it was like a great map.
Lines you can take up.
I think Fortune's Keep, the original Fortune's Keep, is the coolest Rebirth map I've seen.
That was one of the jump pads?
Or Resurgence
no,
map,
that's
sorry.
just a rappel line, or a zip line.
Like my favorite Resurgence map is the OG
Here
Fortune's
we are
Keep.
back at Janus, the starting area.
T-Dog is still at the start of the map.
I would like to think he has come back.
Well,
But you never know,
He's got a
actually.
pack-a-punch there, so I assume that he made his way back to here and is getting ready to exfil.
Okay, so we know that the rounds are coming
Expel is down.
for our creators, and that this is about exfil. So how is exfil going to work in this game? What can you tell us?
For the first time in this game, you can
Oh, they just
actually
cut
do
away from
solo
T-Dog as he's
exfil.
going to give away his
So you'll see
unfiltered
these
thoughts.
Yellow phone booths around the map.
That's
at all
not
the
cool.
areas. You'll hear the phone ringing. If you answer it, you can choose to exfil. So now your teammates can vote to opt into that if they'd like to. And then they can warp to that exfil location. Then you're gonna have to face the Zursa. You're in a confined space here. It's a do or die situation, right?
But it's
your
not
other
just
friends,
any Zursa, right?
Yeah.
No,
That looks like the
Team
Superi.
Zursa.
It looks like the Superi and the Riveter.
It's Mama Zursa.
Mama Zursa.
But your other friends, even if they didn't opt to exfil, they can actually jump in there and help you out if they want to be, but that's at their risk. They could go down or something can happen. But once you're successfully out, they can continue playing without you. Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, show me Warzone.
I'm going to use this all the time because I feel like it's always like, you know what, dinner's ready, I'm out. You guys keep going, or I'll stay in and you leave. And I love that they kind of calculated risk if they're helping you and they do go down, but at the same time, like, they might just leave you and be like, good luck.
Yeah.
You
got
You
it.
take the HVTs or on your own.
We also simplified it this year. It's very clear. It's just kill that HVT and get out.
And get out.
It's
Okay.
not like kill 50 zombies and it's just kill that and you're good.
That's very cool, guys. Oh my gosh. Zursa, is there any rules? I mean, if it's brown, lay down. If it's undead, go for the head.
If it's brown, lay down.
Go for the weak spot. I hope your weapon is pack-a-punch. Okay. Oh, the gameplay looks fantastic. And of course, folks, for the very first time ever, we have zombies survival in the beta.
Mike, I'll take care of all that stuff after the stream's done, brother. I haven't messaged anybody back yet.
Experience.
Yeah. So survival's all about these smaller maps and just focused on exactly that, surviving. And
I can check and see if I got the message. Let me look.
Give you so many gums because we want you to just experiment, especially some of the new gums. And
Yeah,
this is the
I
first
see your
time
message,
zombies in
Mike.
the beta. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Gives
I'll
us
respond
an
to it later.
opportunity to react to players' feedback and just see like how what happens in high rounds and how we need to react. So
We're so excited about that. It's gonna be amazing.
I always think that when we can go home and play the game sitting on our own couches at home, like that's the moment it's real for me.
Did
So
we get
beta
COD Mobile
always
News
is
yet?
that.
Nope.
I'm like, I get to play it out of the office. I can't wait. But just being able to play zombies in beta is gonna be awesome. Taste of survival. Alrighty. Well, I think we're wrapping up here with our zombies gameplay, but there's been amazing talking about all of the content coming to the mode and Black Ops 7. But Treyarch was like, hey, Why not more? We need more. We want more game. And so we have Dead Ops Arcade
Ooh.
returning to Black Ops
Let's
7.
go.
Yes, so Dead Ops Arcade has actually been with us since Black Ops 1. It's a game within a game, and if you don't know what it is, it's a top-down arcade shooter that kind of
It's a
remixes
game
a lot
within
of
a
pieces
game.
of Zombies and some of the other modes to create this massive experience. And this time around, it's 80 levels. It's packed with all sorts of secrets to discover. It starts out top-down, but there's ways that you can go first-person. There's a side-scrolling.
Oh, that's cool.
And for the first time, you're actually going to be able to share a global progression. So you're going to be
You
able to
can
still
go-
rank up while playing this.
Earn XP.
And what's really cool is that you can use gobble gums in this mode as well.
Oh,
and what
that's
we've done
cool,
is
man.
remapped a lot of the gums to behave differently. So it gives like new use to some of the gums you may not.
I feel like that's kind of wasted dev time, but
round-based zombies, it's like you might find a good way to use them here. So
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, I mean, there's so much content. But that is not all, folks. I mean, we do also have a cabinet.
Gotta be honest, I feel like nobody's gonna. I feel like 1% of the player base is gonna play that.
I
Maybe.
watched Miles get smoked in Dead Ops Arcade last night in real life. Kevin and I were eating pizza in the
That's
background,
cool.
cheering him on here in the DOA.
Is that Nuketown?
Check it out. This is a custom Dead Ops arcade for PC by Origin and AMD. It's so cool. It's just, I mean, I got a short taste of this last night. Again,
Wait,
you were-
was that thing they
Yeah.
showed a PC and not a console?
I couldn't go that far.
It was so much fun. I mean, it's the first time that I've experienced Dead Ops Arcade. You know, I'm relatively new to the zombies world, and this was so much fun. And that was our custom.
Oh.
Well, this now is our custom Dead Ops Arcade for PC.
Oh, it's just a sticker.
By Origin and AMD. You can get your hands on this by entering the
That is still
sweepstakes
cool, though.
on the official Call of Duty X account.
I thought that
and
they were
using
gonna
the
give away
hashtag
that,
CODNext and hashtag
that thing in the
AMDXBO7
background.
Sweepstakes.
That'd be cool.
That is awesome, and the game is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Game is good. PC is
Amazing.
awesome. Love to see it.
Shout out to AMD on this one. AMD is the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7.
Kevin, Steve, thank you so much for being here. We're all going to be grouping up
Warzone.
together to play
Warzone.
survival in the beta.
If they go to COD Mobile, I'm gonna cry, bro.
It's gonna be great, guys. Up next, we are diving into what's new in Warzone, including a brand new Resurgence map.
Let's go.
Stay tuned.
So apparently the new Resurgence map is gonna be Haven Hollow, and it's supposed to be an extension of the Liberty Falls Black Ops 6 Zombies map. If that's true or not, I don't know, but
Dominate every game on a big screen TCL QD Mini LED.
I'm probably gonna have to mute up for a trailer. So what do we think of Zombies? Rate multiplayer 1 through 10, and rate Zombies 1 through 10. I'd give multiplayer an 8. And Zombies an 8.5. My score for Zombies, take it with a grain of salt, though, because I don't really know much about Zombies. I think Zombies is harder to mess up than multiplayer. I could be wrong about that. I might just grind all my weapons in Zombies like I did last year. I'm sure there's going to be some crazy ways to level up guns. That's what I did last year. Is I did the boat trick where you block off sections with the boat. That was the best way to level up last year. 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Okay. Multi 8, Zombie 7. 8. And I got a headache right now, chat. Oh, that'd be cool to get in that truck. Take pictures. There comes a trailer. Yep.
Next, we know you've been asking for.
I'm
Warzone
excited for
news.
this.
Today we've got you covered with some special
In
guests.
Warzone. Oh, they're playing
That's
Warzone right now.
Because we are going to get our very
I can see some in the
first look
background.
at the all-new Resurgence map, Haven's Hollow, as well as major POI updates coming
Stop talking
to
and show it.
Verdansk in Season 1. We're also
I don't
gonna
know, Drum.
have all
I don't
the
know. We'll see.
intel on what's coming to Warzone. I know many of us are curious about movement, so there's a lot to talk about today.
Well, live gameplay is coming right up. But first, we want to welcome in Matt Christek, the creative
All right,
director.
new beta
of
code,
Studios.
exclamation beta
So
7,
welcome to the
exclamation
Omni
beta
Room.
7.
Thank you for having me today. Excited to be here.
I know. No, we're getting into it. We're good. We're about to get going. But Matt, High Moon has been involved in Call of Duty for a long time. You guys have been making awesome content for campaign, zombie. What's it like for the studio to be bringing this new map to life?
Yeah, we're honored to be able to work on these experiences and bring them to life. We've been on Call of Duty for a long time, but these are massive projects, right? So, we can't do any of this stuff without our partner studios. So I just want to give a shout out to, our friends at Raven and Beanox. We really couldn't do this without them, but I think we're set up for a great start, for Warzone this year.
It's going to be an incredible year. Big shouts to the team.
Well, what are we waiting for, folks? It's now time to literally drop in.
Let's
Here's
go.
The first ever look at Haven's Hollow. Not
Let's
only
go.
we dropping in, we've also
I'm so
got-
excited for this, man.
Yeah,
Well, we had to drop in to get to the tech.
Yeah, look at
house.
this.
That's how that happened.
I wonder how sort of trippy that is for the people in the room. That must be awesome. But
I will say
we've made it.
these animations have been on point in the room. I love seeing them on camera.
Oh, we've made it. Awesome. Here we are, the first look
Here we
at
go.
Haven's Hollow, our very own tac map.
Train station,
Yeah, so,
pond,
you can see
mansion,
the
research
theme
center,
for this.
homestead,
We're
main
inspired
street,
by, like, a late summer,
coal depot,
kind of early
lumber
fall
mill,
setting
riverboat.
in the heart of Appalachia kind of area. We've got this really small town Americana vibe. There's 9 unique points of interest. There's a little bit of contrast between some of the older rustic elements and a couple newer modern ones. But you're also going to see 2 that are maybe a little familiar, right? We've got the main street, which has some elements from Liberty Falls, and we've got the mansion from Shattered Vale.
This doesn't look too bad.
Both have been pretty popular with players.
Yeah, and the colors have been popping.
This
on
honestly doesn't look
map.
too bad.
I can't wait to see it in gameplay. But of course, one of our most popular maps in Call of Duty Zombies with Liberty Falls. I'm really excited to see.
Okay,
the
so it's
team
like
bring
a
new
giant, like
experience there.
it has
What made you
Liberty
guys
Falls
wanna
in it.
risk
It's not
Yeah,
extended Liberty
people
Falls.
loved Liberty Falls so much. Like,
Okay.
we really liked that setting. We thought we could do more with it. We really wanted to expand on it. And this is also a place that we've never used in Warzone. So it's kind of a new experience for everyone there.
Cool.
New setting.
It looks amazing.
Hey, I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded. We'll see once I get my hands on it, but I want to see what this is.
All right, let's take a closer look now at Haven's Hollow.
Yeah, so here you can see our main street, right? It's got the biggest collection of like the building interiors.
Nice and clean,
You
which
can
I love. I know you guys have said player visibility.
Yeah, that's a
top
big
of
focus
mind.
for us. Lighting.
Yeah, the lighting. It looks a lot cleaner
I think
than
we're going to talk more
Liberty
about
Falls
Riverboat
actually
here
was.
in a second, because that might be Matt's favorite.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh, that's cool.
This is like a cool, again, super fun close quarters engagements here, but we still have some nice lines of sight.
Yeah. We've got the lumber mill here. It's got this big industrial interior floor. Kind of cool playable elements all over the rooftop. Lots of ways to kind of like sneak in through the upper sections.
It kind
Coal Depot,
of.
this
I'm
is
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
the
It kind of looks
crossroads
good.
of the few POIs.
I've heard that it's bad because there are people that have play tested this. I heard that they thought it was bad, but
the central courtyard in the middle of it.
it looks cool to me. So we'll see.
Quite a fun loot area as well.
Yeah.
Yep, and obviously here we got the mansion, which we've kind of taken
Oh, that's
a
cool.
pass on and reimagined for Warzone.
My guy, the Z-Rex.
Z-Rex, there's a new ascender in here that goes through the big skylight up to the rooftop.
Cool.
The pond. You don't try to pull your chute here because you're just going to break your ankles because
Yeah,
it is shallow
it's only
water.
ankle deep water,
Ankle
folks.
deep. Yeah, we're trying to have a little minimal water gameplay in this map. And the train station on the outskirts, this is a good place to kind of regain.
Yeah, I love the looks here. I know the call outs are going to be great.
Mm.
And so, Matt, from a size perspective, what
do
can
we
you
think
tell
in
us
chat?
about Haven's Hollow, relative to other
1 through
resurgence
10.
maps?
Yeah, so
First
it's
impression.
definitely smaller than Fortune's Keep and just a little bit larger than Rebirth.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Matt, we talked a little bit about some favorite spots, but have you got any tips or any hot spots you like?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the riverboat. It's called Haven's Gamble. It's kind of a tight, multi-level space, really good for grabbing loot. It's got an easy buy station that you can access up on the top. It's also pretty cool. You don't have to worry about getting sniped in the back from someone across the river. But there are a lot of ways that people can sneak on there. There's lots of zip lines and ladders and lots of risky routes that people can take to kind of flank you.
That sounds awesome, man.
We're about to find out what the hot drop is.
Right, well, this is it, folks. It is now time for the action. It's the gameplay premiere of the brand new Call of Duty
Show it
Warzone
to me.
Resurgence map, coming to
A controversial
Season 1
8.
later this year.
I don't know what I'd give it. I'm gonna give it a conservative 7.
Do it indeed. 2 rooms full of creators hunting for that illustrious first ever Haven Hollow win. That's always the key. Someone's looking for that X bait. Being able to post that video online, huge. And with the drop, it's not just time for us to drop in for the first time. It's also time for the TCL Power Hour. Dream Crazy, this is fun because starting right now, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the middle of Warzone. And with these 9 challenges come 9 different opportunities for you at home to win a 77-inch TCL QD.
Oh my God, 77-inch TV.
Already, I'm looking at the vehicle eliminations.
Dude, just show me the gameplay, please.
Also, the comebacks elimination. You gotta love to see a good lethal, maybe cross map with some of those. But these are exciting, Shift.
And here's another look at what exactly they are playing for. And for you at home to possibly be walking away with like a 27-inch monitor, you can enter by posting on X, including the hashtags that are listed there.
You gonna change your mind after seeing gameplay? Yeah, probably.
That QR code, but the TCL Power Hour starts.
All right, I'm gonna choose a winner.
Dropping into our first look at Haven's
Corey,
and again,
Lean Decker.
You talk about your ability to try to get high eliminations, but at the same time, valuing the timer of when you can be brought back. And just, again, look at the map. It's
Corey,
just
shoot me a DM or an
just
email.
Absolutely vibrant in this late summer, early fall setting, not to mention what the actual POIs bring to the map themselves.
9 POIs counted yesterday, and Research Center being one that has a buy station right in the middle of the, research, obviously the center. And yeah, quickly, the name of the game is get your loot, get your cash, and be able to get picks early as teams are landing in late. Adrian, easy pickets for him.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I like this.
MXR out of the initial ground loot, and he's feeling like it's time to find one of his first kills. Help is starting to come back through, though. Decent turn, but
that was a nice
shut
turn.
Down, and
He shouldn't have went for the full there.
As Booyah and the rest of the squad will try to regain.
Swag, Adrian, and Booyah.
First win. Nothing more important in COD Next than being able to boast that you got the first ever win on Haven's Hollow.
One of the things that the dev team highlighted is just the fact that you do have multiple levels, multiple layers where you can.
Yeah, man, I think I like this.
Just being able to find a regain.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
Going down early is challenging, but look at Symphony. He's already on 8 kills right now, making it look pretty easy. The MXR-17 seems to be a ground loot weapon that we've been seeing here. Adrian also had one in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's always really fun, I think, just to take a look to see when we go from multiplayer to Warzone, how the weapons kind of transcend, or maybe not, from one to the other, and what actually feels good in hand. Because often we see the multiplayer meta does kind of lend itself to ideas into the Warzone space, but not always the case. But again, if you missed it earlier, Xfinity partnered with Call of Duty Next. If you are an Xfinity customer, you can get early access to Black Ops 7 Open Beta. Make sure you sign up at Xfinity.
You're right, Drum. There are health bars.
We're talking free access.
That might not be intentional, though.
Get yourself ready to go. Get yourself preloaded.
Ooh, M8. 4-round burst that might be nice.
Finding picks and being
4-round burst on Warzone might be nice.
Enemies loadouts here. He finds himself finding an M8A1.
Got 9 kills on the board.
All day, be very, very powerful, as well as that.
So they're going all in on Resurgence again. I might just have to switch back to Resurgence, chat.
Kind of just working away.
Oh, look at the UI is different now. Look at the health in the teammate section.
Comfortable. They know exactly what to do. Pick up your UAVs, find information, and continuing on rotating in on the side of the barns here. They are doing just that.
EWC champion, for a fact.
This is one of the best Warzone players in the world, chat. So good POV to have here.
Being able to follow that up with the first ever win on our new Resurgence map.
I'm kind of getting MW3 vibes from this, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a blender. Absolute decimation. Squad wipe coming through for them, and now you're in a position to. This team is in the healthy spot of possibly winning this lobby.
that was Decky and the boys.
Missing
who
some
took that one.
verticality. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly.
Man, continuing on to melee weapon out, running faster here. Maybe we'll see some of those TCL power hour stuff coming in as, you know, we have challenges that these guys need to complete, but nonetheless...
They're about to win this game. They for sure are about to win this game. There's no way they don't.
These guys who are going to be our winners for Haven's Hollow.
Well, they've got all 3 members left. 7 total players still alive in this lobby. And yes, we are going esports mode with this.
I feel like Aiden's kind of splitting too much,
This
though.
is what we want to see. First ever Haven's Hollow win.
2 teams left.
Beef. Symphony, be the squad to do it. Shut down one team, just one more player to find. They're looking good for it. It's calm, it's casual, and we're taking body shields. Looking to finalize the elimination.
Is that it?
That'll be good for Power Hour Box. And there it is. Aiden and Co. Your Warzone victory on Haven's Hollow.
I kind of like the map.
Lighten it up to
I really do.
Main Street. I think that was one of the hot spots we had talked about here at Haven's Hollow, but Shift taking first.
Like I'm actually like I'm not even trolling. It looks good.
See everything.
And that's the key, you know. I think a lot of players.
Like I'm getting excited looking at this. More excited than I thought I would.
You know, there's
Like
always a
by
question
far.
of what's the visibility going to look like in kind of more, you know, generic settings where we talk about like things
The
that are
only
in modern
hesitation
times.
I have is that I know that
Black Ops
people
going back
played
to the
this and
90s,
didn't
very
like it.
gritty, very grungy game. This
So-
one feels very vibrant, very different, very fresh. And I think players are really going to enjoy that, not just across what we saw in multiplayer, but we also saw it in zombies, and now we're seeing it
see.
specifically in Warzone. If you want to get the full spectrum,
So it looks like Warzone's kind of punting on big map
the official CPU and
a little
GPU
bit,
partner
which
of
makes
Black
me
Ops 7
sad.
Call of Duty next.
But
Players were saying that too. Like this is just a beautiful blend. It feels like of like all games. You get a little bit of Black Ops 2. You get a little bit of Black Ops 3. You get Black Ops 4 elements. Even some kind of IW elements in it. It's just like a blend of all Call of Duty. It almost feels like, but it's very fluid.
Here we go.
And you can still see
Scump
that fluidity
in
on here.
a 3v3 for the win.
Shotsy methods. A little bit of trouble on the outside of the
3v3
circle.
for the win.
Zone 5, no more resurgence at this point if you're unfamiliar with the mode.
Dude, just
Eventually
group up and go attack the guy on the
you
left.
can
Yeah.
get back in. Oh, and a little bit of trouble here working their way back into zone, trying to play the slow side of the circle, see if they can find a way to come through as... How about this? Leonard Fournette finds himself teamed up with the majority of Team Falcon, Soka, and
Dude, he's
Shifty.
Leonard Fournette's literally playing with
Trying to
2 of the
carry
best
him
players in the
away.
world. That's so funny.
Peacekeeper in
Leonard
here,
Fournette
being able to
trying to take down Scump.
Oh, Scump did slide away, but still does get pinched by Shifty there. And there's the habit. Leonard, Hisoka, and Shifty also win this other game here of Haven's Hollow, displaying it and winning it around the chapel side. You love to hear. Happy cheers. All right.
I'm gonna give this an 8, bro.
That's the Falcons energy right there, though.
Yeah.
That's the Falcons energy right there. Leonard's having himself a good time. I'm sure we'll see him in the beta. And, you know, I just want to throw a little shout out into the mix, too. You know,
Yeah, I don't like the health bar
devs
thing.
And hearing them, of course.
I don't like the health bar thing at all.
This feels like there's a different level of, like, aura and pride surrounding every element of this COD Next, where they really feel like this may be one of the giants in the history of Treyarch releases, talking about the content depth that we're seeing not just on launch, but especially building even further into Season 1.
What do we think now, chat? You guys have already seen some gameplay. We've seen 2 wins.
I love that you said that, Shift, because
What are you guys
know,
giving
I've been
this?
Gleaming about it, the fact that we have global progression across the
good
board
point.
with this content. Like, it doesn't matter if you're playing Warzone, if you're playing campaign, if you're playing multiplayer, you can level up your favorite weapon, even if you're playing Resurgence here. So, kind of on the research side, we see FIFA again looting around. It just looks so pretty, so beautiful. But most of these players, you kind of see them finding a lot of success outside the perimeters and rotating in.
And there's something about finding your first Warzone victory on a new map, but can you go back?
All right, exclamation beta 8, chat.
I mean, these guys, if you've followed their streams, you know that these guys look to try to string together a win after a win after a win. And, ooh, Redman's actually showing up in the proximity chat, so we may have a couple of Goliaths. in the
Exclamation
Warzone
beta
space
8.
off if they-
Exclamation beta 8 if you want a beta code.
Research?
Well, I have loudness EQ with my IEMs and...
If you know, you know. If you
Bro,
know, you know.
he's already playing on loudness EQ. That's crazy.
All right, well, being able to, of course, pinpoint those opponents as you see outside the Research Center. If you're wondering, the Research Center is far east of this map, and of course, prepare for battle. Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
These guys are going hard. Not that it's a surprise, but They're not even commenting in like the proc chat in game. Like these guys must have downloaded external software to find themselves to make sure we're not giving anyone anything. Like we're locked in here.
Are you stream sniping?
Yeah. These guys, yeah, they always keep you laughing, always feeling the group. But yeah,
I'll be honest, I think the
I love just kind of just like looking at ground loot, right? We're seeing a lot of the legendary MXR17, which almost kind of looks like gives me HVK vibes for BO3. Also, to kind of just taking a look at the loadouts of what some players decided to pick, the M8 with the Dravik seems to be quite popular.
Yeah, M8 seems to be very popular.
And Tempered, as you know, Tempered
Dude,
does.
chat, I am not. I like this map.
As you can heal up quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I really like this map.
What weapons in Black Ops 7 may become viable?
This gives me like Fortune's Keep.
What's your feelings kind of looking at this?
Fortune's Keep / Vondel kind of vibes a little bit.
Surrounding Rebirth Island, whether it be from EWC or
ooh, man.
other events that have been happening in the space. But you kind of heard the devs talking about the fact that like we really purposefully, with the intention of using water, really not using water. Yeah, there's water elements, but they're all shallow. We're not seeing that same kind of swimming around
Lucky Shamu
style. So it really forces you to play inside the bounds of the map itself. What do you feel about that compared to other Resurgence maps that we've seen in the past?
I like it because, like, you know, you really just have the water that's kind of on the far east side of the map.
Yeah, that's a good call. I haven't even looked at the recoil or how the guns play in Warzone.
So it kind of creates like this outer.
I'm sure they still have more to tune with that too, though.
Where you have these hot spots, but
this is cool.
spots, and it's kind of like a blend of both.
That might be my spot, honestly. I might land there.
You just get caught and you can't regain at all. Right?
She just got fried, bro. Dude, Aiden just got smoked.
Oh my goodness, he just got spit on. That was repulsive biffle.
That's so funny, dude.
Not today. You even saw the head shake too.
That's funny, bro.
I mean, I cannot believe what I just saw. He had every advantage in that gunfight. Off the mantle. But again, Omni movement, a little bit different. And now a chance to move deeper into the central POI for Repulse, Biffle, and Shamu.
Lucky, this is Lucky's POV.
I believe last year these were our first winners too.
Oh, good call.
Damn.
Kind of serious to see Repulse feeding for it. That was Matt Cracks that he just took down. And another one. Is that Big Daddy Hex?
That was Big Daddy Hex. That's the boss.
Ooh.
Wow.
How dare you do that to him? Breaking his arm like that, Repulse? Come on now. This is context.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I get annoyed. I love these guys, but I get annoyed. Every single COD Next, they have been able to team up with each other. I got yelled at for trying to team up with people. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to play with random. Like, I had French-speaking teammates.
Inside the map. From really start
when I played
finish,
at COD Next.
Which I think also builds towards a more frenetic pace. You kind of, you heard that word be used a lot by the devs. Like, a lot of these POIs are very chaotic. You've got a lot of central points that you can fight over, but also on the exteriors, places like train station, places like coal depot, are going to force a lot.
Dude, I'm excited for that. I am really excited for this year of Warzone now. I cannot lie. This map looks good.
Too, as far as where you're regaining and you know what teams could be holding them down or locking it in. Repul's able to get some information. UAV you could see on the map.
Yeah.
Being able to locate enemies.
I'll do that, Holden.
Pretty much an advanced UAV we got going on here.
All right, let's choose a winner. Mr. Joey. Joey, congratulations. Shoot me a DM on Discord or shoot me an email.
Smokes are out. Hunt is on. Looks like this could be a third-party situation as well. And, well, no need for it.
Not yelled at. I didn't get yelled at, but I got...
So, again, you're seeing some of the most experienced...
I got instructed to not do that.
Really just running and gunning at the moment. Small moment of hesitation as Breadman takes him down. But, you know, the other thing about this map that, you know, especially coming off of taking a look at maps like Rebirth Island, which is currently one of the big favorites for Resurgence, is that you do have
I like this map, man.
It's not like these dramatic inclines.
I need to play it, though. I got to play it. I'm not going to make up my mind, but I got to play it.
How does the movement of Black Ops 7 transition into the Warzone space?
I love that you say that because it's like I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to break my neck looking up at peak or like the verticality. It's not too high. It almost seems just pretty level headed. You know, some of these buildings though, where you do have multiple levels, where you could potentially hold the high ground or maybe even land on the.
There is a little bit of like gotta cross out in the open vibe, but
I agree with you. It does seem very like blended out. It's not too much in terms of verticality. Did I just see 19?
I saw 19 for Pulse. So these guys are holding nothing back at the moment.
why aren't you there? Good question.
Fun stuff. And we're going to start to seek another late game situation. And like even just looking at him on the drop in, like yes, you've got these central areas.
Chat, should I break down one of these guys' wins on the new map?
To kind of use that kind of more floating UAV style, but the map it feels open. Like there are a lot of transitionary spaces that you could get caught on. So one of those things you got to be a little bit more cautious of.
Teep, Isaac, and Crowder.
Playing with Isaac and Crowder. These three boys were vibing yesterday, very close to one another in their setups during the tech test. For some reason, I can't say the words tech test together.
It's going to be a tongue twister. Oh, shots on. I believe that is. Was that Chrissy down below? Napalm strike you see coming inbound. But I love the fact of kind of like this utilization, right? You mentioned that open area and rotating out. I feel like that's where we see players use a lot of stim shots, smokes, using those utilities to get across.
Yeah, and that's familiar, right? And that's kind of what we've been talking about a lot through COD Next is how much of the game feels
No problem, Joey. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like.
You're going to start to see like.
Also, let me know what your thoughts are on the map.
Over the course of at least the last year in Warzone will still apply. It just comes down to how can you utilize new movement techniques, and maybe even more so, again, with tac sprint being a thing you have to really perk into. It's going to change how you like your loadout creation is going to look like, but I don't know. It feels like looking, especially at our most experienced players.
They're popping advanced, doing big game bounties, 20 bombs for everybody.
They're no stranger to what they're already
Different.
seeing in the gameplay form.
Correct. I think we saw TP there a little bit. With
No,
the
not Joe.
The MK. 18, being one of them.
Not Joe.
Elimination we got here. Using a body shield. We're seeing too much of this tactical plays here, but nonetheless, you kind of.
Oh no, dude.
Big game bounty going in, and I think the boys are going to go towards Rida there. Who you can kind of see the big game bounty running away.
Yeah, they're on the way. You heard the calls. They're hunting.
Oh, they're on my level.
I think especially knowing that early circle days, you were going to lose the resurgence timer here in a moment, but you've got a 3v2.
Good variety between open and closed buildings. I agree, man.
Looking for the last. Oh, good nade, but not enough. Ryder will fall. And the resurgence does get disabled in that moment, so Biffa will pop the advanced UAV, and now it's on to the hunt for the next one. Although I do believe Joe may have just spawned right back in again, so maybe a chance for that team that they found as victims to regain.
I have to say, visually, Mansion looks so clean, especially with the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
Again,
when does it
there's
come
not a lot
out?
of
Probably season
dark
1.
Spaces, dark corners where players have talked about. Sometimes it's visually hard to see enemies and opponents, but I just visually, again, have to stress, even in
I'm gonna have to start making content on Resurgence again, man.
Yeah. It's just there's.
Unless they have more announcements about Battle Royale.
Heard the dev team talk about a lot is lighting.
Yeah.
How much focus they put on the exterior versus the interior of certain areas. And you're right. Again, dark contrast versus light bodies. Other areas that feel like you have an idea or an opportunity to utilize cover, but it's still like you're not.
Dude, I'm telling you, it feels like Fortune's Keep
like you're not camouflaged
and
by the environment around you. And
Liberty Falls had a
I
baby.
think that's something that people find a lot of fun with. Being able to know where your fight is going to be, and it feels like you're on an even footing. And there it is, another look back over towards the Z-Rex, and
This will be a more balanced map for mouse and keyboard players too.
big open dome, that big atrium, where that natural lighting can still illuminate a lot of these darker corners.
Still providing that realism element to the game, and we just love to see that. So kind of just, I think I believe this squad here, Repulse, Biffle, Lucky, they kind of cleared everything out, but just making sure, still kind of as we roam through Mansion side.
Yeah, 3v1 situation, so they're going to get a win here. But Repulse is going to have some clips to send to Twitter later. that much
For
we know.
sure. I was like, man, they wiped everybody so dang fast. I was like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
One player
Oh, wait,
left.
they're going for the dedicated melee kill. This is part of the TCL Power Hour. They're going for the dedicated melee kill. If you want a 27-inch TV, get loud in chat, because this is what you need. They're on the hunt. Get there. Run there. Sprint. Get there. Biffle, do it. Do it, Biffle! Do it, Biffle!
Dude, is this a bot? What is this?
Televisions! Yeah!
Oh, man.
Is that a bot or like a dev,
Oh,
bro?
love it.
That poor guy.
It's a perfect way to take a momentary pause. Biffle Repulse lighten things up here on Havens Hollow. We'll be back. More Warzone coming up. Don't go far.
Not gonna lie, chat. It looks good. Really need to play it though. I was just telling you guys, Fortune's Keep is my favorite map. It's because Fortune's Keep is more like mid-range and not necessarily like crackhead close range. You know what I mean? Like Rebirth is so close range. You have very few fights where you need like a long range gun or a long range AR or a sniper. Whereas like something like this, you're gonna need to be able to take longer range gunfights and plan out your rotations.
Visit xfinity.com/rewards to claim your code today. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge.
Open the Little Caesars app.
A copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta. Sorry.
Am I having fun? Yeah. I just dropped a nuke. I'm having a blast. I'm having
Lunchtime blocked. Lunchtime dropped a nuke on the Black Ops 7 beta, bro.
Action, the dedicated
What a
melee.
psycho.
We got the enhanced body shield kills. We're excited to welcome back Matt Christak from
Yeah, I just enjoy BR more Holden.
More about this map's design. Matt and maps. Man, I'm like so hyped from watching those matches that I can't talk. We were screaming back here, but we're definitely getting that small town, sense of Americana on this map. How did you guys think about building Havens Hollow for Resurgence?
Yeah, so first and foremost with Resurgence maps, we really want like a fast-paced, high-action map, good flow, really interesting routes, for movement. We want to support, all the various play styles that, players want to engage with.
That map's gonna be fun for
really
solos, I
wanted to
think,
have a
too.
good balance between, our power positions, just our cover density, and just spots for people to regain.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Rebirth Island was also based on a zombies map. Shout out to Mob of the Dead. So this is something that we've tried before, and players have really enjoyed it in the past. Excited to see.
What is this?
Excited to see what you guys have cooked with this.
Yeah, Mob of the Dead was great.
Yeah.
Wait, is this Verdansk?
We know those zombie fans.
Got the zombie fans.
Bro, what is this?
Warzone folks playing it, so we're getting back into a little bit more live gameplay in just a second, but I have a few more questions.
This is
for you.
Verdansk!
I know there have been some key areas of focus on this map. What can you tell me about what is going to make Havens Hollow really stand out as an experience?
Bro,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
completely
first and foremost,
reworked some of
when you look at
Verdansk.
the visuals, it's bright, it's colorful. We've got this amazing foliage that's kind of in there. Yeah, we're really focusing a lot on player visibility.
That was Verdansk.
Also, like,
100% that was Verdansk. I saw a stadium.
We're really trying to curate. So like every tree that's on here, we've hand placed, to try to curate those long lines of sight.
That was like what they did with Cold War. They changed that POI that's to the right of dude, silos to the right of Superstore. In Black Ops Cold War, they changed the right side of Superstore to that building area, like that factory area. That's what that just was.
Looking at a game as a player, I'm watching these streams, I'm thinking about how I would navigate the map, like going from cover to cover, and it does feel like, there's options in all over the place, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing all these features, and I'm having a lot of fun thinking about Darkness right on top of the old Steamboat. Beautiful stuff. Well, that's enough for us for now.
That was cool.
Let's get back over to the casters and back to the game.
You out in the studio, appreciate it. Yes, we have 250 creators today across 2 epic project map arenas, and we find ourselves right in the midst of the TCL Power Hour. We've already kind of kicked things off, but just as a reminder, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the midst of all the chaos, all the
Combat
frenetic
roll.
energy of Warzone. And with these 9 challenges, again, come 9 opportunities for you at home to win a 27-inch TCL QD LED monitor. And we've already seen a handful. We've seen the dedicated melee, the combat X really came through, and the vehicle elimination that you wanted to. So yes, make sure you post on X, include the hashtags listed, and also scan that QR code to get entered for a chance to win the 27G64 monitor from TCL. Sorry we didn't necessarily.
No, they did, Drum. They showed some gameplay from Verdansk.
A lot more challenges to go, and we're gonna jump on board with Crowder to see if his Warzone gameplay looks as good as his golf swing.
It's still okay. If it's free, it's me, right? But plenty opportunities. We'll go ahead and see Crowder getting overloaded there. I think that was Benny, Essential, and Zyro, but I love this map, and I just love the fact that they talked about.
I don't think they meant to show that. I'm not gonna lie.
Types of play styles.
Yeah, and it's
I also don't know why.
that we kind of hinted towards it. I will say it's fun to see that kind of extra level of depth being provided by
I'm really excited about Warzone now. I honestly didn't think I was gonna walk away today excited about Warzone, but I didn't think I was gonna be negative about it, but I just wasn't.
Without hesitation, without
I've tried to temper my expectations and just be ready for Warzone 2.0 to happen again, but
to allow these generic moments to kind of come through. And again, if you're watching these guys
yeah, that was
for
dumb.
their Warzone win, you need to get yourself a scuff. Gear up for Call of Duty with the official controller of Call of Duty and Call of Duty Next. Get those back buttons, get those interactive triggers, get all the things you possibly need to not end in
Use code Berger at scuff.co.
All right, switching on over though here to Isli Gaming.
All right, Corey, I'll try to remember that. I don't get on Instagram very much, but I will get you your code.
All of these POIs, Main Street being a popular hot spot.
I'm gonna take care of all that stuff later tonight. I will put a note next
really
to
over on the southwest side of the map, but all of these different POIs again are just so.
I'll put a note next to yours that it's on Instagram.
I can't get over it. I'm just literally mind blown right now.
Tell me how you really feel.
It's just every tree being placed strategically to allow players to get into that flow state. We love that.
Yeah, they really do. Oh, goodness. A little bit of issue right there, but Isli Gaming able to find the elimination. You can capture your gameplay, share the wins with the official creator.
A little jitter, a little tingle.
Creating tons of products that just will
feeling it in your nuggets.
to not just record but also live stream and just enhance your overall gaming.
What platform would you rather me use? Instagram's fine. I got a note next to it, Corey. You don't got to worry about it. I won't forget. I put parentheses Instagram next to your name.
So what do we got nearby? This is how to see that echo unit go down. Creating a little bit of a deploy, but
I think they did a decent job with this map, man.
Buildings here, just kind of like looking around, you know. Again, just
this is the Liberty Falls section of the Resurgence map.
Breach and clear, making sure there's no one or it's like hiding in here or regaining. But for the Main Street, I kind of like that like duality of it being open. You got the buildings on the side and kind of can just loot around.
It's just one of those things like with smaller maps that come with Resurgence. I think the inherent question always is about, is it going to be too much? Like, am I going to feel too chaotic? Am I going to feel like I'm just lost completely?
Right.
And I will say, like, again, like the ability to connect these different POIs has felt really seamless. Just watching players transition as the zone forces them to move. But
yeah, that'd be
at the
cool,
same
Lexi.
rate, being in that more downtown Main Street feel, yeah, you still get that up close and personal kind of jump scare style combat that you want to see. And keeping that balance between movement versus actual interactions. And if you want to dominate every game, make sure you check out the official gaming PC and gaming laptop for Call of Duty. That's Origins.
Have they talked about the echo unit, or is that just the new Harvey sensor? I don't know anything about that, to be honest.
As we continue to see if this group of 3 can find out where exactly this team is that's around them. Again, that high to low, that multi setup around the riverboat can be difficult to track down players, and that's where Movement Kings will really shine.
Speaking with Khaleesi here, the player we see on her screen, she was just so happy to be at COD Next, kind of just like surreal that she gets an opportunity to test this game, and just kind of just seeing just the energy from all of the creators here. And
I need to see more. I need to see more action here. Not gonna lie.
This is Khaleesi just rotating and roaming around the riverboat, and I think that team that
riverboat would be a good spot to get load out. It kind of reminds me of like the boats on Rebirth.
Nonetheless, I like this riverboat regain spot.
Whoopsies.
It's okay.
Float out in the water. That's fine. It's again.
You don't have to swim though.
It's ankle deep. It's fine. It's fine. No one's mad. No one's mad.
Love that. We get rid of the water.
So a chance to build out the loadout, see if they can find some engagements, get things going for the squad.
Wait, was she able to customize her
It's another
loadout?
thing too. You talk about just the atmosphere that surrounds this map. I think
I'm
especially
sorry,
compared to
we gotta
where
change the
we are right
POV.
now, we're searching
They're not gonna get in a
Rebirth Island.
fight.
Again, it just feels like everything has a unique element to it, where you feel
Oh, here
like
we
you're
go.
being
Okay.
transported from place to place.
Yep, so we're
It's
still
a
at Liberty
different
Falls.
Autonomous kind of level and nature of how these points of interest are set up. As we get a little bit of a jump scare here, as the team starts to finally find some contact around the outside of the Haven.
They're on the
Solid
outside
mural.
of the wall.
And also seeing a team load back on in after the resurgence timer is still truly in effect. Decent shots. Now a chance to follow
Nice,
up and
nice.
clean as the darkness will drop and leave that squad a little shorthanded.
Audio is good or not? I mean, it's impossible to know whether or not the audio is going to be good. I'm talking, they're talking, it's streaming over Twitch. I'm watching you're watching a stream on YouTube that is a stream on Twitch. While I'm talking, announcers are talking, and the gameplay volume's turned down. Like, there's no way to
But I will say this all
determine
coming
audio.
soon to Warzone, operators will get to ride a special edition Polaris vehicle.
Polaris.
In typical COD Next fashion, we decided to go a step further, and why not have our creators ride Polaris vehicles in a real life in the desert? So let's go ahead and see how that went down.
Are you guys ready? We are ready! Let's go!
I'm going to mute just because I don't know whether or not that's copyright. These things are so much fun to ride, though. I actually had the very first Razor. The very first one, back when it was a 570. These things are crazy now, though. They're literally like cars. So what do we think in chat? I don't think they meant to show us Verdansk. And I did like the changes they made. It kind of felt like reskinned version of Cold War changes. So that is a little weird, but...
To get in there and
Ninja
enter
Turtles.
for a chance to win your very own Polaris adventure by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty
Not
X
the
account.
Turtles,
and of
bro.
course, using the hashtags right below. You want to get out there. You want to give yourself a chance. We're going to take a brief step out and come back with more action from Call of Duty Next. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
No new map for BR. Wait, what did they just say? Did I miss it?
Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty.
Would it not be good with a new big map?
Equipped
I mean, I
for
think they should have a new big map, but I don't want to get rid of Verdansk either.
Team up for a special edition.
We need a new big map every year. And it needs to be on rotation. Like Rebirth and Verdansk need to get continuously updated, and then every year they take a stab at launching a new map. If it doesn't work, they get rid of it.
Unleash the beast with
You know what I mean? Until they can find a suitable
the official
replacement,
energy drink of Call of
which I don't think is really possible, but
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, live from Las Vegas. We are excited to have Raven joining us now to talk about some of the key updates coming to Call of Duty Warzone.
Let's go.
Welcome Senior Software Engineer Francesco Galetti and Lead Producer
Francesco.
Jason Rody from Raven Software. Gentlemen, the Omni Room, welcome.
We're so excited to
The
have
Omni
you here. We
Room,
have so
shut
much
up.
to cover, and we want to hit on all of the updates coming to Warzone. But I want to start out by talking about how Raven is approaching the Warzone experience. We know there's been feedback from the community on prioritizing Warzone. Francesco, what can you share with us?
Okay.
Absolutely,
Here we go.
Stephanie. We've definitely heard that feedback over the last year. The team is hard at work continuing to evolve the Warzone movement. It's not going to be one-to-one with multiplayer this year, but we're obviously trying to have fun, bringing in those elements such as combat role from multiplayer, keeping things fresh and engaging, but at the same time somewhat familiar to returning players.
That sounds
Right.
extremely cool. Like, this sounds like a ton of fun. Francesco, do you have any sort of fun examples for us on the movement changes?
Absolutely, yeah. So for tactical sprint, we are removing default tactical sprint, and we're increasing the baseline sprint speed to compensate for that. If players are still looking for that tactical sprint, it's not going to be available in the sprinter perk.
And you see, it's a big change,
Yeah,
Steph. Like,
we're
this is a,
talking about perks more later on, but are there
What
any
if you
other
have melee knife?
movement features coming to Warzone?
Yes, so we're introducing the all-new combat role coming to Warzone. It's going to be in the mountain.
I better still be able to get
and it's gonna
tac sprint
be awesome
with
'cause it's
melee
gonna
knife.
let you reduce even further fall damage and keep the momentum as you land.
This is one I've been using a lot. It's become a crutch, so to say, falling off too many buildings. But
Jason roasted some of the creators in the room yesterday getting set up. He was like, "For all of you out there, I know you have fall damage problems. I got you." Like, we got
Oh, that's
you
kind of cool.
covered.
Combat roll can help with fall
Now
damage.
we have a perk to help out with that. Another feature that we want to talk about is loadout customization. So, you know,
Oh,
this is,
God.
you know, we saw some of the researchers' gameplay, and there's a lot of new things happening. Francesco, what can you tell us?
Absolutely, a lot of new things coming for a lot of customization. So we are going to remove wildcards. We are baking in overkill by default for everyone.
Cool.
And also we are having the return of 5 attachments. That's going to make it easier for us to balance
Nice.
and meta
Huge.
based on
Honestly, huge.
That's my question. How are you guys approaching to balancing and shifting metas now with these changes?
Yeah, absolutely. Our philosophy
That's
this year
huge.
is to expand on build diversity, making that every attachment choice is going to be a lot more meaningful. Also, we're going to be shifting meta more often, like we said, and make every category
Yeah.
for weapons feel a lot more distinct.
You guys said that last year, though.
Jason, we were talking about this.
They said they were going to update the meta
Sorry.
a lot more last year, and we got the least amount of updates to the meta.
I got you, dude. I got
So,
you.
we'll see.
We were going to sort of talk about the weapon builds as well. So we've seen it now for MP. Of course, like with Warzone, this is a huge thing. Because my friends are endlessly like, what's the best stuff? What's the best stuff? I'm like, take this. Is that coming to Warzone?
absolutely, yeah. We're stoked to have weapon build sharing coming to Warzone Season 1 for Black Ops 7 weapons.
It's fantastic news. All right, so the feature is going to make things a lot easier with the squad and for content creators as well. I mean, we're seeing these players run as many attachments and stuff as they can now. It's going to be a ton of fun watching them put out content, have a good time, and get us loaded with the best stuff. Speaking of the best stuff, let's throw back over to the casters for some more gameplay. Shift, Dream Crazy. Let's rock.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miles. Thank you, gang. We're pumped to continue on with our TCL Power Hour.
The TCL Power Hour.
But I know there has been some dedicated, intentional action trying to get this done, and we are able to cross off another one of, well, another 2 of the TCL challenges. Again, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the middle.
So C4 elimination and
Once
Echo
these
unit
9
field upgrade.
challenges are completed, there will be 9 opportunities for you at home to win a 27-inch TCL QD LED monitor. We're jumping back into the gameplay, but before we do, scan that QR code. Post on X, it includes the hashtags CODNext and of course that longer TCL one there to make sure you are properly entered to have a chance to win. Because I'll tell you, we were floating around when they were in the dev studio.
I feel better about
People say,
Warzone
like,
after
what do we
this
got? What do we need
today.
to get still? Because these guys, they don't want to just win. They also want to get this TCL Power Hour completed.
I think we only had 2 more left too. We have an Echo unit and a C4 elimination.
we got those.
We got that.
We gotta get those.
Easy. As well, we're coming on here with the probably a quick win, maybe a
2v3.
streak. Only 1 player left. His pros is trying to pin him down, but oh no.
Oh, it's crazy how this bug has been around for a whole year.
2v3 situation with his teammate flying in still, so
It won't let him pop his
he's being
precision.
tossed down. No gas mask right now, and now it's just down to a
Oh, he's dead, bro.
1v3 situation. Oh, pros, what do you got for us? Oh, it's not looking good.
He's got stims, though.
Down to the last couple of plates. Gas is chewing them up. Shots coming in. Pros nowhere to go. Not quite able to get over the finish line by the look of it.
Yeah, SGG.
One teammate floating back on in, but
He's not even paying attention, bro. He's AFK.
unfortunately not able to find the Warzone victory here. But
4-year Warzone Warriors going into this
close.
content,
I
honestly.
tried to use that
Like,
stamp
we're playing
shot to
Verdansk
get
again.
Oh, there we go.
The Resurgence map I wasn't too excited for. I thought it was going to be bad based on everything I heard.
Dirty. That was so sick. Does it count? Yes, it does. Dirty, it counts. I know it was an armor break, but it was through a wall. Like, what are we talking about?
That's the VS Recon 2. We've been talking about
360. That would have been a sick clip.
Warzone, how strong it is, and these players are getting ready to load up into a game yet again. Oh, Alan, I really, the one thing I'm also anticipating, as the devs did talk about it, right? We have overkill.
So how do you guys feel about Warzone?
I'm glad you brought that up.
I feel more
because one of the
optimistic
things
than
that
I
at
did
least I'm
before
kind of locked into,
today.
What I'm noticing is how clear in the UI when you see players with their loadouts, you can see what 5 attachments they're going with. So not only do you get the ability of being able to share your loadouts across your communities or across your friend group, by using the build share that we've seen introduced for multiplayer. I'd love to hear that it's coming back into Warzone, because I'll tell you flat out, as much as a meta follower I am when it comes to multiplayer, whenever I jump into Warzone, I never know what's going back through. But speaking of drop, you can also get your drop on by customizing your typing.
My dad keeps calling me. Like, dude, I told you I can't do anything right now.
We drop on in to see what loadouts Sophie, Bella, and Chrissy are able to pull for this particular drop. Not to keep using the word, but to keep using the word. Yeah.
Nah, Warzone seeming mid, only Resurgence is decent.
Let's see.
I mean, you haven't even seen BR though.
Land, and this one, it's the homestay.
They are being nonchalant about Warzone for sure, Block.
Like the only like central most like POI here, but
yeah, I agree with you, Holden.
Right
Still
here,
content. Oh god,
kinda
I'm gonna get sick
so
watching this
quickly,
FOV.
and we got a buy station nearby, and also one into the northwest area too as well. So maybe we can catch some enemies rotating over.
Little echo usage right there from Sophie. Again,
That's
kind of
cool.
utilizing some of the different utility points that come in with Black Ops 7 across the board. We haven't really seen too much of it, but I want to see some more sight grenade usage. I know when Miles was first telling me about the sight grenade,
I literally, like, I can't watch this one. I literally get sick when I watch someone play on zoomed in FOV.
I'm shooting everything. People will be looking at me like I'm crazy.
It just feels like I'm like,
excited for that little
my
bit of
eyes are touching the
playable
screen.
Utility coming into the game as well. Oh, we already got our first body shield here. Let's go.
Okay, this is happening way too much here today. These guys are having so much fun. I will tell you what, but kind of just taking a look at the elimination
Oh, it's
there.
Hex. I'm gonna go. Oh, Hex. Brother.
Again?
You know,
Hex just got assassinated like 3 times today. I'm not even
Black
kidding.
Ops 7 like sniper montage and coming soon. It's a happy 18th birthday because he was looking cracked out. But if he's getting body shielded, I might have to go delete.
You gotta just hear them talking, yeah. All right, so having enough money, of course, to get our loadouts here. The XR3 Ion, a sniper. I'm
sorry, I have to zoom
That's
out.
going to be featured here in the beta. So much.
And I have to say again, like I just love the clarity, and it's kind of like the unsung hero of. Like,
There we go.
developers,
That's better.
Like, just shouting out the UI UX directors that are involved. Like, it's just everything is so clear. Like, what does she have in her Peacekeeper? Now you can see it.
Bro, please change off her POV. I have nothing against this girl. I just the FOV is making me sick, bro.
Proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty Next. Make sure you check out Herman Miller Gaming if you're looking to upgrade your setup and game a little bit longer.
That looks like a Rival 9.
Comfortably.
That SMG. I keep getting Rival 9 vibes.
That's Scump that gets down. So, wow. Hex gets body shielded. The King gets shut down. Shotzi's out of it. Ladies are frying.
And I love the decision making that they're choosing here. Like, quickly take that engagement, take a laugh, take a video, laugh about who you just eliminated. But you can see they're kind of quickly going
Is that Leonard
towards the mansion
Fournette?
side. Because if you notice
There we
behind
go.
them, there's a little bit open area. There's a street side, so they just kind of want to get into
There
that
we go.
cover. And switching on board here with Legends 6K over by the train wreck side. Again, just a lot of situations where you can move fast. We've got an ATV we're seeing here. Smooth pickings.
Yeah, it's just, again, like another element where we talk about the map being a little bit bigger than your normal resurgence, so you get the ability to throw some vehicles in mix. And don't lose time, don't lose track of time, rather, while you're inside of this new resurgence map. Shout out to Hamilton. Equipped for precision, Hamilton is entering the Call of Duty franchise with a special edition Khaki Field Automatic. That is a limited release, so if you're a watch guy or girl, make sure you get your hands on one of those.
I don't know how I feel about
We've been wearing them. They're comfy,
the
they're
text
sick,
they're using.
awesome. But that's at least it for now. We're going to head on over to break. When we come back, we've got way more when it comes to Call of Duty Next, so stay tuned as we continue to reveal more.
Coming up next, new perk updates to Call of Duty Warzone. Oh my goodness.
Dominate every game on a big
Oh, dude, my
screen
back hurts
TCL
so bad.
QD Mini LED TV with 144 Hz
Present stuff
native
without fake
refresh rate
excitement.
and AMD FreeSync.
I mean, that's their job, man. Just take everything they say with a grain of salt. That's all it is. Even what I say. Like, not even because I'm like, all my opinions are honest, but take everything I say with a grain of salt because I haven't touched the game, you haven't touched the game. Like, just wait till you get your hands on it.
Pro R and Sportsman XP 1000 vehicles dropping soon into Call of Duty
I will say,
Warzone.
that map looks fun, and I'm excited to play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Jason Francesco, welcome back. We've got more Warzone intel to get through.
Jason, we saw a peek at this in the live gameplay, but there are some changes coming to how perks work in Warzone. It seems to be right in line with the approach we talked about earlier that Raven is prioritizing the Warzone experience with gameplay updates. What have you guys been cooking on perks?
Yeah, we are continuing
It sounds very
to restructure
corporate,
and
too.
update perks across Warzone to create a more balanced experience while focusing on player agency that will fit a variety of gameplay styles.
Oh, nice.
We have the
Word
sprint
soup.
going to the sprinter perk. We talked about that earlier.
Word soup.
Also going to be bringing in some elements of gung ho, which is really exciting. We also have the ghost perk, which will now hide players from advanced UAVs at the cost of a less forgiving movement situation.
And also we can't forget the all-new adaptive perk that merges old elements from previous perks like Resolute and Reflex into a brand new perk, giving you the edge in sticky situations.
Dang, okay.
Absolutely.
Jason, sounds like we've got to make some pretty serious choices as players when it comes to our loadout now.
Yeah, across the board, we've cleaned up perks so that are either redundant or were just rarely used. Our data showed that not enough of them were leading to meaningful loadout decisions. So when it comes to perk categories, we are looking at like the tracker and survivor perks going to slot 3 or the alertness perk going to slot 2, and we believe some of those perk categorization changes are going to lead to more impactful and balanced loadout decisions.
Well, Jason, with a game like Black Ops 7, we got new toys, new gear, new lethals, new tacticals. It feels like we're thinking a little bit more strategically about what is coming to Warzone. We haven't just thrown all the toys in right away, right?
Yeah, we want to bring what makes sense into Warzone. We want to make sure it fits the modes, the gameplay. The first thing we're bringing over is the
he got
needle drone.
zapped.
So the needle drone will be replacing the impact grenades. It is still an impact explosive, but it's providing a little bit more utility for players.
They're getting rid of impact
manual
grenades.
control and detonations.
This one's really fun. We've had a lot of fun with this in
You can get
playtest.
some fun moments out of it.
Impact grenades, getting rid of impact grenades changes a lot for me, to be
This
honest.
one, sort of a snapshot 2.0. It will shoot out tags that'll be longer duration, multiple pulses, and if you're one of the unfortunate people who gets tagged,
That's not what he said, Armada. He said that Sprinter is like going to be in the same section as Ghost, which I think is stupid.
Safety.
Choices.
You shouldn't have to choose, like,
Players, we love it.
we shouldn't be
What's your favorite tactic?
removing fluidity of movement and putting it into a perk. Like, they need to figure out the movement without perks.
To in a 40-meter radius.
I don't like having to use a perk to have fluid movement. I'm sorry. I think that's silly.
Really cool moments.
Like, just balance it a different way.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
All right, Jason, let's talk about field upgrades because there are some great ones coming.
Like, you're gonna have to run
we
Sprinter.
have to talk about the Echo unit. It is creating a hologram that mimics the operator in almost every way. Their skin, their stance, their weapon. It's a upgrade to the inflatable decoy in a lot of ways. And it will get you. It has gotten me many times in our playtest.
I've seen it getting people, here at Next already in gameplay, but I've heard the Warzone teams talking about how there are more opportunities for counterplay in this chapter. What can you give us some examples?
Yeah, the teams really want to go after more intentional counterplay, right? So starting off, we have the smoke grenades, which will extinguish the fire from a Molotov. And we also have stems, which
that's cool.
remove the effects of concussion and flash grenades. So we really want to
Yo, that's
some of
cool.
these rock, paper,
Wait, this is
scissors
Verdansk
beats
right here.
as
They're showing
seasons
Verdansk
drop,
right
where
here.
it makes sense.
Yep.
Pretty cool. I mean, a lot more sort of
Oh,
here.
this is
stuff that's already existing in the game. Awesome. I want to know what's in those stems.
I don't even know how to describe that POI.
I need one.
Where the crashed plane is. That POI they just showed was where the crashed plane was.
It's some live gameplay. It's back over to Dream Crazy, and it's back over to Shift. TCO Power Hour. What's going on, folks?
It's still going on, Miles. TCL Power Hour continues as we need to see, are these last two going to come through? We saw the Echo unit get utilized, so now we're all rooting for C4 eliminations, because if our creators can find a way to do that, they are going to open up an opportunity for you at home to win 9 separate TVs from TCL. By posting on X, by including those hashtags, by scanning that QR code, you will enter for a chance to win. 27-inch TCL, friends. It's free. If it's free, it's Ellen. And I'm a sucker for a sale. There's no better sale than something that's free. So we'll see if our creators can find one C4 elimination in the next little bit to get our TCL Power Hour completed.
Free, it's me, but holy smokes. Are we talking about smokes that negate Molotov damage? That was an amazing segment about some of the changes that's coming to Warzone in terms of tactical and utilities, using a stim to basically remove the effects of a stun.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I like
amazing
that.
stuff.
And it's not just like
I like
the thing
that.
that I've really found inspiring, like hearing from the devs, whether it be behind the scenes or in specific, like the segments that they're built in to talk about the things that they really feel proudful of. It's everything that like, comes with the word intentional.
This
It
map
comes with
looks
the word
colorful, too.
improved. Like this is, I think, an effect that comes with the ability to look directly at what you just did in this last year for Black Ops 6 and say, you know what? That perk, a little redundant. That perk, not all that well used. This ability, this could be better, and then immediately be able to affect it. And I just love that ability to just completely rubber band and come back to what the community has said in the last 365 and come out with something that feels fresh, new, and just absolutely unbelievable. So as you start to get ready for the beta, make sure you stay hungry. Little Caesars, the official pizza of Call of Duty, as we see another Warzone victory take place. Legends is surprised. He's like, wait, that's the last team.
It's like these players are getting so
I like the guns.
locked in. It's just you don't
The
even
guns
realize
look like they have a
sometimes
little bit less
just wanna
visual
go
shake
around,
than
fly
before.
around, get into that flow
I
state,
could be
as you
tripping on that, though.
mentioned. The developers intentionally placing every single tree even to make it perfect for our players. They are listening to the community feedback, and we are coming out with a really great product.
And so far, we've seen a ton of absolutely wild plays throughout Call of Duty Next. So we're going to take a moment to check out today's top plays presented by AMD.
Leonard
Well,
Fournette
this was
killing
one that we
Scump.
had saw with Scump getting pinched here in this situation, and of course
They
Leonard
chose that
shaking
one
it
strictly
as
because that's
Soka
Leonard Fournette.
taking the dub.
You see even just bouncing in the background, just the excitement, the joy that comes through. We heard some words.
Yeah, this one was gross. That one was gross.
Happened? Hello? I mean, off the mantle, shots are there, but gets absolutely destroyed. That so far, I think, has been one of my top plays, just individually, and Repulse on the other side shows the joy of what exactly.
They should have showed Repulse's
we'll see
POV.
on Reddit.
How about this snipe though from Dirty, trying to 360, boom, and right in there displaying the snipers. That's to come with a BS Recon, a win for Dirty and crew.
FaZe doing FaZe things. We're gonna skip over to a quick break. 360, not quite no scope,
Boom.
but Dirty pop it off as we had to break. Come back with more.
Yeah, we saw 2 of those live. I wish they would have shown Repulse's POV, though. Coming up next, a first look at updates coming to Verdansk. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're going to actually get to see the Verdansk changes now.
You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app. Accept and
All those
complete
Little
the
Caesars they keep showing. I might have to give me a
You
pizza
might win
later.
A copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision
It looks like they
studio
edited that
to
pizza into
squad
his
up
hands.
with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
We are back with our developers because it's time to talk about the iconic Verdansk. Welcome, Assistant Creative Director.
Oh, this is cool, bro.
From Berger. Carl, what can you share us?
They're
on
in the
updates
drop
coming
plane.
to Verdansk?
A lot, actually. But first, I just want to say that I'm really grateful to be here to represent so many great people who are working on Verdansk across the world.
What a nice guy.
Now, together, we love Verdansk, just like our players. And we really wanted to make sure that for Season 1, we deliver really impactful changes to the map. So, together, Beanox, Raven, and High Moon, we've delivered not 1, but 2 major point of
Wow.
interest. The first one is a brand new signal station, and the latter is a remastered factory.
Yep.
Well, I think
Signal
we're,
station, just like we saw
infilling
earlier
as we
in Factory.
Speak, but let's take a look at the updated TAC map.
There they are.
Very first look at Signal Station coming to Verdansk. Carl, we'll start with Signal Station. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, it's brand new, modern, clean. It's an eye-popping addition to the map. It has a unique gameplay feature that players can take advantage of. And as you can see right there, it features multiple buildings with unique visual, but more importantly, gameplay flow, right? You have the control room right there. You just saw the
This one's
server
okay.
room. There you go, we're back at it. It's
This is
really just
new.
a nice
I'll give him
addition
credit
to
for
the
this. This
north
is a
section
new
of Verdansk.
take
I was
on
going to say,
Verdansk.
like, the map, it looks great, and I love the addition, but why this area of the map?
Yeah, exactly. So basically, we saw that players really love military base, but it's also isolated in the north, right? And so we wanted to breathe life in an area that hasn't seen much action lately.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds extremely cool. And one
But
thing
the
that I
next
love
one is just a
we're seeing it
reskin.
around us now.
Yep.
But knowing that's good, that visual and the height is going to draw people into this POI. Hopefully, some players are going to drop there today. We're going to get a look. But I think you mentioned earlier that there's a unique feature in store for us with Signal Station.
Absolutely. I'm thrilled to talk about it, really. Signal Station will introduce what we call the tactical heat map. It's a feature that gives you crucial information on the battlefield. So it's really great. Basically, in a nutshell, it shows the threat level all around you on the TAC map.
We're getting a look at it here. So the tactical heat map is not.
That could be huge for high kill games, bro.
So here you can see it. The entire Verdansk displayed in
Wait a second, bro. That could be huge for high kill games.
Most players are. It's really useful.
It looks really useful. It's giving, again, us as players a lot of choice.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
A little bit of information around us.
Yeah. We wanted to add a strategic gameplay element
Yeah,
as we
I like
introduce
that.
Signal Station. So that's what we've done. If you're an aggressive player, you can go there and use the heat map to go towards the red zones to get those high kill games. And if you want to play tactical, you can go towards the green ones or the yellow ones. You choose your own pace with the heat map. And that's what we love about it. And it actually gives a true reason to go at Signal Station.
Yeah, you're coming.
No,
out
I
and
like
you
that.
need the intel,
That's
you
a
wanna get
W
that
for sure.
edge as a player, I know our sweaty players are going to be there looking for, you know, where to head for more kills early in the match.
Yep.
But a reminder, what we're seeing here at Next is an
Yeah,
alpha
like,
build of Warzone. So like I said, that
If
heat
I
map is
play
not
Verdansk,
available today
that's where I'm gonna
in
land.
this build, but something that players are going to be able to jump into.
Like, no
at
BS.
Season 1, which is very exciting.
It is.
Or at least near it, so I can rotate
It's
into
not
it.
the only POI we have to talk about in Signal Station. Looks great, but there is another whole different POI happening on Verdansk for Season 1, and that is Factory. Carl, Factory sounds cool as well, Steph.
Yep.
Yeah, we are very excited to welcome back Matt Christek from High Moon Studios. Matt, some people might be a little bit familiar with Factory, but what's new here?
Yeah, so the POI you remember from Verdansk 84 is coming back. We've updated the theme, but we've purposefully kept the layout the same. So it's now manufacturing rocket components.
Yep.
There's improved lighting.
This is just reskinned.
There's improved callouts. There's numbers on top
From
of
Cold
all the
War.
buildings. You can kind of see it from infill.
The lighting looks good, though.
Yeah, I love how clean this map is, and like you said, because you kept the same layout, we're gonna know our way around, right?
See, bro,
It's
if
gonna
they
be
just
look,
did
but
this
the
front,
feel
like,
is gonna remain the
there
same.
needs to be a new POI every season. Every season, there needs to be a brand new POI.
This does feel just like, it looks like the layout looks perfectly like 84. I've got some very strong memories of the rooftops of that factory. That looks great.
Yeah.
It looks like some of our players might be dropping in there live. Hopefully,
They're close to Signal Station right now. It's right behind him.
Oh yeah, I see the I see it on the
see
right
the dome
there.
on the
Yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly.
oh, getting ready to drop in. Good old noisy Butters.
You love Butters.
We love Butters here, but
We love
again,
Butters.
Are we going to go factory off rip? We're going to
Such
check
a
out
nice
Signal
lady.
Station?
Yeah,
I'm sure they will. Surely, guys.
Like I said, I feel like people are going to.
What do you guys think of these Verdansk changes? Is it enough or
Signal
no?
Station in infill, just because of the verticality and how that dome is just like. Yeah,
It's so
here I
impactful.
go.
You almost see it from anywhere in the map. That's the beauty of it. It's like you're at Superstore, you see it. You're at the Overlook, you see it. You're at the stadium, you will see it too. So you can't really miss it out. It's a great landmark to Verdansk.
This drops a little far off, but I'll see if anyone's going for it. But this does look like a lot of fun, like a really, a nice addition to the map, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
No,
Will the
Carl, I
camos
love
for
this spot
Warzone
back
be
in the
worth
day,
it?
So I'm really excited to see it come back. Miles and I were playing Verdansk
I don't care about
84
camos that much.
together, back then. Here we are now.
Yeah.
But what's it gonna feel like?
I mean, we tend to really find success when we strike the right balance between fan favorite returns, like a great factory that feels good, that Matt just described, and then a brand new addition with Signal Station.
Yeah,
as you
Signal
can see
Station
right
is a
there
W.
on the screen. The beauty of them right now is they're both sharing a similar art direction, so they feel connected visually. So I think At the end of the day, those two additions will really help Verdansk, and that's what we wanted as we look at this map and we wanted to have a beautiful future, right?
Yeah. Now, like I said before, keep in mind alpha build. This is an alpha build of Season 1, so some things might be changing between now and when players can play it at Season 1 launch. And you guys are looking for feedback on this too here at Next, which is awesome. So we might even see some changes, right?
Absolutely. You may see some changes in the future. It's normal. We're looking for feedback here at Call of Duty Next. So we're just very proud of what we've accomplished so far, and we can't wait to see what players do with it.
Yeah, W.
The guys, cannot wait to see the real deal when it comes to Warzone.
I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if they can do anything that's enough for Battle Royale. I think the Call of Duty audience just doesn't like Battle Royale as much as they like Resurgence. I'm gonna be honest. Just knowing the Call of Duty audience, I think they just care about spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, and the game being easier than they actually care about like Battle Royale and getting good at it. So I don't know if there's anything they can do. But I think that signal station is really cool.
Absolutely. A little bingo shout happened. We went over, we confirmed it. Yep, C4 elimination had happened. So, again, make sure you keep your eye out for it, as if you were part of all the signups, you may be eligible to win one of those. But now, let's get back to the studio with our devs.
They needed to be doing that like every season.
Close every single time with that TCL Power Hour. Okie dokie. Well, Season 1 sounds like it's going to be big for Warzone. Personally, really looking forward to some of that.
I can't even play BR solos anymore because I don't play at night. Usually, I usually play in the mornings. I literally can't play Battle Royale.
I keep hearing this, Lawrence.
Yeah, well, I mean, have we mentioned this game's got camos? Warzone's got a dedicated camo track just like it did last year, but it's 16 all new mastery camos. Really excited to show them off. Our weapons team has been going above and beyond and really breaking out all the tricks for these mastery camos.
I like that. I like that. I do like that one.
Golden Damascus.
I could see that being my main camo.
New take on a classic. I love this one.
Because it's got yellow in it.
Starglass is really cool. It feels like the color kind of shifts
that
depending on the light that's hitting it. Looks green here, looks bluish here. Really cool.
Golden Damascus.
Vibe going on. That's really fun.
And Jason, I think this is your favorite.
Yeah, I've made it no secret that this is the
Don't
one
we already
I will
have
be grinding
that?
for. Absolute Zero looks fantastic.
No sleep till absolute zero.
No sleep, not necessary.
Love that translucent barrel, but
Ooh.
look at Apocalypse. This is mean.
Gnarly.
Yeah, that's
and I
nice,
mean, like
dude.
all final tier mastery camos, wait till you see this thing when it gets fired.
Wow.
High caliber guns, super fun. Automatic guns, fun to fire with, and this one changes as you play and as you shoot.
This looks amazing. This looks fantastic. But what about camo tracking, Jason? Got an MP in Warzone?
Yeah, I'm stoked to have challenge tracking and the camo hub coming over to Warzone with launch of Season 1.
Awesome news. Now, Lawrence, tell us about global progression in Warzone, because I think this is happening, and I think players should be really excited.
Yeah, I mean, we've mentioned it leading up to this moment quite a few times. This is a truly connected game. Wherever you are playing, you are progressing. We have Classic Prestige in Warzone. We're going to have Weapon Prestige in Warzone for the first time. Weekly challenges in Warzone. A calling card, 100%er grind.
Yeah, it might be time to full switch to Resurgence. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah, they are.
Because
Jason, I just want to hit quickly on playlists too. We know the community.
Here, let me just show you
is
guys
always,
this actually.
Asking what to expect. So specifically for Season 1, what can you tell us?
Yeah, with new Resurgence map, we're stoked to say that we want to make sure players are able to play what they want to play. So we will have both Haven's Hollow and Rebirth Island available across all squad sizes in a rotation playlist at Season 1 launch.
Sick. Jason, for the competitive folks among us, can I ask about Warzone rank play? Does it happen?
I think I can tell you that Warzone rank play will be coming alongside multiplayer in Season 2.
72% play Resurgence.
What's coming to both Warzone ranked and MP ranked as we get closer to Season 2 launch.
Well, thank you so much, Lawrence, Jason, Carl, Matt, Francesco. There's so much to look forward to in the upcoming chapter of Warzone.
Oh man,
Can't you do both?
This was sick. So cool. Like Warzone Season 1
Kinda.
is insane. There's so much going on. But Steph, we're not done. I see that there is also something.
But you gotta pick one for the most part.
The rumors are true, Miles, because I do have a secret that I would like to share with
Oh, here
the
we go.
community, because remember back in June after the Black Ops 7 confirmation, you and we did an episode of the COD Pod.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we go?
Shout out to the COD
Shout
Pod.
out the COD Pod. No, but straight, first up, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, for real. Check that out.
But there was a shot from the teaser that got the community, let's say, pretty excited.
Yeah, okay. Where are you going with this?
And I said, hey, this is indeed a shot from the upcoming Black Ops 7 co-op campaign, right?
Yeah.
So that's the truth. This is campaign gameplay.
Yeah.
This is Avalon.
Yeah.
But what if I told you that two things can be true at once? So I am happy to officially confirm that we are bringing a bold new experience to Warzone in the spring, inspired by the original Blackout and set on Avalon.
Shut the front door, Blackout, baby! We're back! I've got some incredible memories of Blackout with my friends. I do know where you were going with that one.
I punked you. I'm so sorry, but I am so excited to talk about this. And I'm not even done with announcements because the Warzone team is bringing the heat. We have a refreshed take on Rebirth Island coming to Resurgence in early 2026. And we're keeping the home
Blackout?
of Battle Royale fresh with more updates coming to Verdansk in the spring. Okay. And with the arrival of our new experience on Avalon, we'll be running both the classic Battle Royale experience on Verdansk and this new mode on Avalon simultaneously. So we're giving Warzone players more options on how they want to play.
Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot, Steph.
Stay tuned for more information on these in the next year.
I can't wait to see what the new Blackout looks like, folks. Spring 2026. It is going to be a banger. Up next, though,
I'm so confused.
Call of Duty Mobile live from Las Vegas. Don't go anywhere.
So we're gonna have Resurgence,
CPU and
Battle
GPU
Royale,
of Black Ops 7.
and Blackout,
Elgato, the official
all under the Warzone umbrella.
Herman Miller. Check out the latest Embody gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com.
Are they trying to split up the player base even more?
Customers get early access to the Black Ops
I'm
7
so
open beta. Visit
I don't know if I don't know if I like that.
to claim your code today.
I don't know, Chad. I don't know. What is the point? What is the point? I'm confused, man. Like, what is the point of... What is the point of bringing back Blackout when you already have Warzone? You know? Like, am I... It seems like you guys are excited, but that just confuses me. So we'll see, I guess. We're going to have Resurgence, we're going to have Battle Royale, and then we're going to have some new Warzone mode inspired by Blackout. A lot of things are changing. Hello, Mr. Omar. All right, so I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts on everything, and then we'll hop off. Multiplayer looks like a more polished, brighter, and futuristic version of Black Ops 6. I'll give it an 8 because I think the maps look much better, just like in terms of how they play, than BO6 did. Like, I think the maps are going to actually play well, so I'll give it an 8. For zombies, I don't really know much about zombies. I think it's cool, so I'll give that like a conservative 8. Warzone, I like the new Resurgence map. I really do. The Verdansk POI changes, the signal tower thing is really cool. I think that's going to be very fun and useful and will change the gameplay loop. The other POI is just a reskin of what we already had. So I'll also give that an 8. So 8's across the board. But I will say You know what? I'm going to move my Warzone down to a 7.5 because I don't know how I feel about this Blackout Avalon inspired thing. That just feels like we're splitting up the player base even more. So that's what I got. 7.5. Interesting. But all right, fellas, I have been live for 4 hours. Been sitting in this chair for 4 hours. I'm going to hop off. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys watch this back on the VOD, I appreciate you. Make sure to let me know you guys made it all the way to the end. Comment next or COD next or something. I don't know. But yeah. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream is. It may be for the BO7 beta. Maybe when Battlefield comes out. We'll see. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out today, boys. I appreciate you.